I'm here. Oh, I'm here. What up, Gorley? Book Snail. And vice versa. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Ugh. How y'all doing this week? We are so back. At least we will be back once I get all this stuff set up here. And Wendell, hello. Alright. This one? No. This one? No. It's this one. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Oh. Oh. Who's in the lead? Gorley with 69 points. Nice, Gorley. Nice. Hang on here. Let's do some snooping. Oh, vice versa with the clutch last drop. And all right. That seems loud. There we go. Oh my god. I wish I could see whether or not Adagon was currently playing the game, but I'm not gonna sit through 3 minutes of ads to find out. So... Oops. I might have caught him at like the perfect worst time when his ad break was running. But usually Twitch lets me see a little thumbnail of what's currently happening in the stream. Oh, and now it's just okay. I just had to reload the stream and it was all good. Never mind. There's the 2.5 minutes of ads. Gotcha. Well, I still got it. I wonder if I refresh. So it'll stay there, and then it'll immediately...
Hey there, everyone, sports fans.
And there's ads. What the hell, Twitch? What are you doing? I don't want to sit through this, man. I don't want to sit through this. And I have to, like, if I... Here's the diabolical thing. If I mute this, remember what frame it's on here, and then I go to here. If I mute it and just like leave it on in a new tab, and I'm talking for a while, you know, I'm killing some time, whatever. Oh, I wonder where we are in the ads now. What the fuck? It usually pauses them for me. When it's like backgrounded and it's in a separate tab, it will pause the ads. But now when I'm trying to prove a point, it's not. So that's cool. Howdy, Diesel. How you doing? Are you ready for us to play this hot new game that's on sale called Look Outside? How you doing, programmer shit and feeling like shit? That sucks, man. I didn't realize you were sick. That is rough. 'Tis the season to get the flu, though. Back to school season and whatnot. Ugh. It's moments like those that make me very thankful that I spend most of my time inside. But that also means that I feel like my immune system is so weak now that the moment I have any interaction with a human being, it results in me getting some sort of sickness from them that they're completely immune to because they expose themselves regularly to the germs of humanity, and I do not. My immune system used to be great. It's COVID negative and no fever, so I think it's just, oh, that sucks. That sucks, man. I used to have some awful allergies as like a middle schooler, high schooler, and then for some reason I thankfully just grew out of them. I don't know why, but I'm thankful for it. Oh. Oh. Oh, is he in? Is he in? Is he in? Are we so back? Are we so back? There he is. There's our boy.
Okay, so I can hold down buttons to do things.
God, this game ended up being so jank, man.
What if I hold down everything?
If you hold on everything, it'll all move. Although you might get
can't.
ghost keys.
Fair enough.
You probably can. I didn't code anything to prevent it, but it'll all just depend on your keyboard as to whether or not it'll let you. Yeah, this ended up being.
What's the most messed up I can make this?
One person like legit got the ragdoll to fly off screen, which I didn't think was possible. I thought I'd anchored that shit. I guess not. I'll say a quick hello.
Let me give it the text.
Smile, you're on candid camera, Adagon. This is my favorite. The Sigma coded music. It drops too
Does
good.
everybody customize the character? Or is it just random?
No customized, just random. I didn't want to do the UI for customization because I had 5 minutes left. And I decided to do likes instead. However, you say in stream that a spacebar would rotate. Imagine my surprise.
What if I just make the character floss?
I know, right?
Kozlowski.
Yeah, it.
Welcome
There was a lot of change in plans because you
There's
also had
Steve, you
to.
haven't? Oh, that's how.
You also have to think about like if we were to rotate the character, and I was holding down like A to move the left arm or the right arm, I guess. What direction should that move when he's like in this
Suits.
position, right? And you move it to the left.
This one.
Should it go to the left
The
or should it
train
go
game.
forward? Which seems like a pretty obvious answer. You'd want it to go forward, but okay. What if I'm like facing this direction? I'm like 2/3 and I move it left. Should it go? Which direction should it go there? And I would have to do the
Ideal
math
neck
for
breaking stance.
any sort
What
of
if I do
like
this?
direction that it could go. So we just ended up nixing it instead. And now spacebar
And
is
then
a
legs fully
you
out.
start recording and you can't stop it and it will automatically update or it'll automatically upload it because that's all we had time
Pause it
for.
and then. Oh no, but I can't do that.
I've seen some of your uploads as well, Book, where like you definitely got taken by surprise by the spacebar because your recording is
Face
just you
downwards.
just standing there.
Okay, that's as far down as I can go.
Oops, wrong one.
I can make the legs very small.
It has been fun seeing what people do with this though.
Bend forward and back. Oh, you can go all the way back.
My boy is making a monstrosity.
You can do a lot with this. Whereas this thing, this is gripper.
Yes, sir.
You can make TikTok shorts. You're making a creature? True. Oh, you can kind of do a little elbow bend behind the head.
Yeah, the ragdoll is definitely auto-rigged. Unity did its best. Oh.
Violently shaken.
That's not a bad sass pose right there.
Got a rare nice.
Yeah, let me close out of some things here. We don't need all this stuff.
I can make the legs even shorter. Can I make the arms short some way?
Oh god, he's really pushing this thing to its limits. This thing is barely holding it together.
I can do this.
Good god. This thing was definitely not meant to be pushed to its limits. Oh, Steven did such a great
Stare
job.
straight ahead into your soul. And just do this.
The thing with this game is like, it ended up turning out okay, in my opinion.
Alright, I need to wait for the song to loop.
But it doesn't quite match the level of polish that I would want to normally turn in for a jam game. It's barely held together. The UX is terrible, and unfortunately, the UX is a big part of like the core experience. It just couldn't get
Alright.
it just couldn't quite get there with my limited bandwidth.
And it cuts off right at the end there.
But it's fine. It's still something that I'm pretty happy with, all things considered. Also, what up, Bad Cop? I don't think I've said hello yet. Yeah, this could all look way better. Or at least function way better.
Somebody named themselves Poopant.
Oh man, don't page the things too fast. You might break the server.
Grizz.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. It's about to happen, is it? As long as I can still see people popping up in the chat with the chat bot, that means the server's still up because it's all using the same machine, but still.
Okay, you go straight out. Straight out.
See, he's doing what I think a lot of people
Straight out here.
forget to do, which is like pose your character before you start hitting record.
And then I can
You didn't
violently
focus on
shake.
scalable architecture for the jam? No, I didn't, Bad Cop, sadly. I didn't learn anything from our experimenting with Rover
wait for the
Under
loop.
and doing another multiplayer-esque game like this. Because I don't know anything about back-end architecture. So, all I can do is cross my fingers and pray that this game
It's not
doesn't
gonna loop
blow
now.
up. Because the server is not equipped to handle it. I'm still amazed Bit Golf never broke. That's a good one.
There we go. Is it not gonna show? Is it waiting for the song to end?
The server was written in Bash? Jesus Christ, Bad Cop. I
That's
at
not
least
my
just had
content.
like a default like Apache server
Um,
set up, I think. Every time someone plays this game, I need to check to
What if I
make
restart
sure.
the game?
Hang on. Yep, it's the server's down. Server is down.
Huh. I think your server is dead.
Yes, it is. Thanks, Adagon.
I'm sorry I broke your server.
Don't worry. It's
The short was too good.
It's so easy to do. And I'm pretty sure
That's in Kuwait though. Just because that's all local.
that smile. No, that smile mean he's proud. Oh shit! I don't have my phone for two-factor. Ugh.
You can do something like this. What if you do that with the bottom? Can I do 4 at once? No. It's only maximum 3. Alright. Yeah, it's a fun game. There's definitely more that can be done with it to polish it up a bit more, add more quality of life.
Absolutely.
But the base here is nice to play around with.
Thanks for making
Which
me
are minds and
do
lyrics to your trendy dance theory domain, which holds us captive. A virtual audience of eyes is
live.
gripped by your limbs, waved in rhythm with the tilt of every joint, the stomp of each heel. You have our eyes, now gather our hearts.
Teehee. Thanks for making me do server maintenance live on stream, Adagon.
Your page here looks nice, and then I go over to here, and it's just a white page.
Yeah, we haven't done
So you
anything
can
with
also
it.
add some details to your itch page.
For sure, for sure.
Do you have a thumbnail for it? Okay, you do have the thumbnail.
Yeah, boy. Oh, we wouldn't skip the thumbnail.
Hadel. That's for Loom Daria, right?
Yeah. I'm talking to him like he can hear
Yeah.
me.
How does Hadel do?
It did pretty good, actually. I was pretty happy with those results.
28th, nice.
Yeah. Wait, this thing takes forever to stop.
Actually, isn't a max input amount, but depends entirely on how many simultaneous inputs your keyboard allows. Yeah.
Remember LD.
Yeah, and most
I
keyboards
still
cap out
do
at around 3.
LD.
Around that section of the keyboard.
Still stopping. Yeah, this thing always takes
If it's an older keyboard, it's 1 or 2.
several minutes.
Which one of these have I seen? I've seen this, this, and I think that's where it ends. So we're down to mouthfeel.
I think we started hitting our groove around
Dude
mouthfeel.
Ranch.
Of course, Dude Ranch. And then you're getting into like my student projects and shit down there. You don't need to look down there.
What was this made for?
That was LD, baby.
53? What was your 52 and 51 games? No, 52, and then Shadow Chaos was 51. Okay. So
Yeah.
we just didn't see your
Hey,
50 and 51.
Shutter Chaos might look a little familiar to you.
Titanic Slime, nice.
It's basically the same mechanic of like ragdolls and stuff. God damn, it's still stopping.
I like how the DJ Jam pages are turning out. We're gonna add screenshots and trailer to this at some point within the next few days. Then it should look a bit better as well. I don't know whether to add them below the name or above the authors though.
Alright.
It'll be one of the 2 spots.
Adios, Adagon. Thanks for playing. But now I gotta run this server maintenance real quick. Content. There we go. Anywho, how are y'all doing? I I am doing pretty good, all things considered. Now that I'm not, well, at least not currently, breaking my back trying to push out a short every single goddamn day now. I can afford to take it a little easy. I've been playing some Silk Song. I'm like, oh, this is what it's like to enjoy my hobbies. It's so nostalgic. All right, there we go. Let's see here. Now let's back up. Thanks for breaking everything. What? I don't know why I said book, actually. I just read your name. Thanks for breaking everything. Adagon. But anyways, yeah. I have been really enjoying Silk Song. I've been intentionally sort of avoiding any kind of discourse about it or reading what people think about it because I just know that I have been enjoying it. But I've been seeing thumbnails here and there about like, and maybe it's just because Silk Song's like the hot new game right now that people like to talk about it. But a lot of people sound like they're complaining about the difficulty, or maybe they even have some other complaints that I'm not looking up at all because I don't want it to taint my own personal experience, but I've been having a great time with it. And shit, how far am I into it? I don't know, maybe like, I don't know how long it is, but I've probably put at least 8 hours into it. And it hasn't been too bad difficulty wise. Like there's been a couple of bosses where I'm just like, oh, you tricky bitch, you tricky bitch. But I guess after coming off the heels of earlier this year, I think it was earlier this year, yeah, I was going through Nine Souls. That game, beautiful, very cool and slick gameplay, great soundtrack, awesome world. Did not vibe with the massive difficulty spikes on the bosses. If that's what a true sort of Souls-like game is, where you have to play a boss like a dozen times before you start to learn their attack patterns and things, I did not enjoy that aspect of it. And I haven't encountered that with Silk Song, personally. The bosses have always seemed pretty fair. Their windups are pretty obvious. Their attack patterns are easy to learn after like the first or second time that you try and fight them. There would be times when I would be stuck on a boss in Nine Souls for a good 2 hours, maybe, sometimes more, especially more on the last boss of Nine Souls, which at the very least, at least the last boss of Nine Souls was the best one in the game. But 2 hours plus on most of the bosses in Nine Souls compared to like, I think I was fighting a boss in Silk Song last night that maybe, I didn't time it because I wasn't paying attention to the clock as I was fighting it like I would be with Nine Souls sometimes. I want to say maybe at max, the boss that has taken me the most tries so far has probably taken about 30, 45 minutes to beat in total, which is just, it's just a far cry from other hard games that I've played this year. So if people are complaining about the difficulty of Silk Song, I don't know. I feel like I've had harder times. Either I'm too early in the game to tell, which seems kind of crazy if I'm like 8 to 10 hours into it. But I feel like I've had more difficulty in the like original Hollow Knight, which I don't remember people complaining about at the time. Granted, I wasn't following the discourse back then either. Or maybe I'm just a god gamer. I don't know. I'm definitely not. with how long it took me to beat Nine Souls, especially compared to Steven, who was recommending it at the time. I think he cranked through that game in about 50 hours. I think I just cracked 70 hours when I beat the game. And then Andrew, the poor soul, is currently at 90 hours and still hasn't beaten the last boss. I think he's given up on that. 8 to 10 hours, you don't even have... I have wall jump. I just got wall jump. That's the most recent thing that I've gotten. And I ended the last play session going around just collecting a bunch of stuff around the map. Thank you, Monoid. I am officially the best gamer. Just collecting a bunch of stuff on the map after I got wall jump. The boss that I was talking about, without any like sort of spoilers about what the boss is, I'll just say like the name because I'm sure Pomo would know it. Was it was in I forget what the name of the area was, but it was oh shit, what was it called? Sister something. Sister Twister? I don't know. She comes down from the ceiling. And that's all I'll say about that without any sort of spoilers. The reason it was honestly just a little bit tough was that the hitboxes for their attacks were huge and they would deal 2 pips of damage. Like the double whammy there. But you really quickly pick up on their like attack pattern, and at that point it's more of just like a can you respond accordingly to everything that's going on, because you know everything that they're capable of doing at that point, and that's kind of it. There's nothing that's super like cheap or unfair. For me, when it comes to games like these, the important thing is like how readable are their windups, how predictable are their attacks, and not predictable in the way of just like it's boring, but like when the enemy is about to do something, I should have a good amount of notice to know how I should respond to that. Even if like multiple different things are happening at once, like it should be very clear what's about to happen and what I need to do to sort of avoid that. And I feel like that's kind of where Nine Souls in some battles kind of falls flat a little bit. They certainly don't have the same amount of time that was put into Silksong, because Silksong basically just had like an infinite timeline where they could work on it as much as they wanted because Hollow Knight was such a huge success. And also I feel like just the animations in Hollow Knight and Silksong just can't be are very difficult to replicate, because so much time and attention and care went into all of these 2D sprites and things like that. Whereas in Nine Souls, you can see a lot of like tweening and like joints on a 2D model and stuff that are just harder to animate. That being said, it still looks beautiful. Like let me give you an example here. What were they called again? Oh, the fangs, yeah. So like this is probably one of the bosses that took me the most time to go through. And it didn't always feel fun, because it felt like the hitboxes were kind of crazy, and especially early on, I could barely tell what attacks were about to happen when they were going to happen. Hang on, let me change my... Let's full screen this thing. And I think, and I don't even think that I'm 100% correct in this evaluation, because some people really, really love Nine Souls, and I still think it's a really, really good game. I just didn't like this boss fight, and I spent so much time on it. But you'll be able to see, especially with the way that this big guy moves, there's a lot of parts that are animated to it, but there's also a lot of parts that are tweened that are kind of hard to read what he's about to do. And I don't have that problem in Hollow Knight, like, at all, because like the attack windups are so clear, and it's so obvious when something is about to happen, to the point where like even if I've never seen that attack before, sometimes I can at least anticipate what direction it's going to go, how big it's going to be, and sometimes I'm wrong, and that's fine. It's nice to be surprised in a game. But for this boss fight in particular, there are some attacks where I'm just like this right here. That just seems like haha, gotcha. So he slams down on the ground, and then he waits a little bit, and then he pulls back his hand, and he can technically hit you there, and the hitbox there is insane. So I'm not talking about any twin bosses in Silksong, Pomo. I'm specifically, this is a twins boss in Nine Souls. I have no idea about any sort of twins boss in Silksong. Just so you know. Was that it, Sister Savage Best Fly? Bullshit boss moves so far. Besides, there's one more dude that I found kind of annoying. Those two main bosses. Nope. I just said I beat these twins in Nine Souls, and I'm using it to demonstrate why I think some of the Nine Souls bosses are less fun to fight through and are more difficult than Hollow Knight, strictly because of the limited animation that Nine Souls has to work with. A lot of these assets look great, but you can at least see on this boss here a lot of like sort of tweening aspects that make his attacks and windups a lot trickier to read and anticipate. And it's not just like the clarity of the windups, but it's also like the speed of them and how long you have to react to them and stuff like that. It's kind of hard to illustrate by just like sort of talking about it if you haven't like experienced it or played it. But like that was my main issue with a lot of Nine Souls bosses, is that it always felt like I had to fight the boss like 5 or 6 times before I even got to see all of their attacks, before I even got to learn how they played. And that just wasn't a fun loop for me. I've never had that sort of issue with Silksong yet. All of the windups have been very clear because they have unique sprites for every single frame of the animation. So when someone's like about to wind up to do something, they'll wind up, they'll pause for a few frames, and then they'll crash down, which is enough time for me to sort of anticipate what's about to happen. It's not so much time that the boss is trivial, but it when you have like a boss or even any enemy in the game, it should always be a sort of game of like call and response. Like it should always be clear what the enemy is about to do. And that's basically asking the player a question of like, hey, I'm about to do this thing. What are you going to do about it? And at that moment, the player should have enough information to know what they should do. And then it just comes down to like the skill of their inputs as to whether or not they succeed in doing that. But when I have to like kind of guess or anticipate what the enemy is going to do because they're not giving me any sort of information, or they just like sucker punch me without much wind up or anything like that, then it becomes a much less fun boss to fight, and it becomes much more frustrating every single time that I die. When I would die to some bosses in Nine Souls, my reaction would be, oh, that's such bullshit. Basically every single time that I've died to a boss in Silksong, I would have those like, fuck you, you bitch, but that's on me. That was a skill issue on my part. Like, I feel like I fucked up, you know? So, progressing into unknown areas without a map is when the game is at its hardest. No bench to save. I love those moments. Oh my god. I made sure to capture it on Switch because I was dumbfounded. And I shouldn't have been, because Hollow Knight's pulled this same bullshit. But there was one moment where I was just desperately looking for a bench. I think it was in I'm forgetting the names of all these places, but the one with like the little ant soldier guys. It's like Something's March. That bench, you know that bench. It's so great because it's just a I'm not going to spoil it, but it's just a random Switch capture. So you don't hear any of my audio at all. You just see the gameplay, but you can still tell from the 30-second clip that I grabbed on the Switch, you can still see my dumbfoundedness when stuff happened. And I'm just like, But yeah, I love those moments when like you're exploring a new area for the first time and you don't have a map. There's like that good tension and stuff there. But like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just having a great time. I'm just having a great time with Silksong. There's not a lot of stuff that I have to complain about with it right now. I think the difficulty level is perfect for what I'm looking for. I can still have like a good 2-hour play session and discover so many cool things and little secrets and have like a bunch of exciting little fights and then put down the controls and be like, that was a fun play session. I feel like I did so much and it's only been 2 hours. Meanwhile, with Nine Souls, again, still highly recommend this game. Red Candle Studios, I love you guys. This might not have just been the game for me. But I would spend 2 hours repeating this same loop over and over and over until the boss was done. And maybe I just suck. Maybe I just suck at parry-based Souls-likes, which this is the first one that I sort of played. Liara, hello! We're talking about some Silksong stuff, but don't worry, we're staying away from spoilers. I'm keeping things very vague. Hopefully things have been going good for you. What was I saying? Whereas with Silksong, fuck, what was I saying? I would spend 2 hours on this loop. Oh yeah, right. So I would finish some bosses in Nine Souls and I'd just be like, oh, thank God it's over. I don't have to suffer through this anymore. When what I should be feeling is like, oh, hell yeah, get wrecked. Like, I should feel like triumphant after I beat a boss that I've been struggling on for a while. Not like relief that I don't have to do it anymore, you know? And that's sometimes what I felt with Nine Souls, and it's been nothing but pleasure when it comes to Silksong. I love the universe they've set up. I love that they've maintained a lot of like the tone of the original Hollow Knight. I'm really dreading, because I haven't seen anything spoiler related or anything story related, so don't tell me if anything happens. Don't even hint that something happens. But I'm already anticipating a lot of my favorite like NPC characters suffering some sort of horrible fate, because that's what would happen in Hollow Knight. And I'm just like, oh no, I like you, which probably means you're gonna suffer. I haven't got to play Nine Souls yet, haven't had the time, but I'm excited for the It's great. It's Rook. It'll be a coin toss as to whether or not you like it. Because I remember when I was watching you play like the last boss of Another Crab's Treasure, and you were raging pretty hard on that. Basically every single boss in this game is going to be a struggle bus and requires a mastery of parrying stuff. Granted, once you learn it, the parrying stuff is really awesome to pull off. And I will still maintain that I probably spent 10-ish hours total over multiple play sessions on the last boss alone. It was literally save point in the room right next to the last boss, and then the last boss. So there wasn't even like any sort of like corpse running or running back and like eating time from that. It was just pure fight the boss, die, respawn, fight the boss again. 10 hours total over multiple play sessions. And weirdly enough, that was the most enjoyable boss for me, because the attack animations were really well choreographed. There was a lot going on in that fight, and there was a lot to keep track of. But I felt like I had a fighting chance every single time that I went in there. But again, that being said, the bosses in this game are ridiculous. Would still recommend it though. That final blue crab bitch should have been post-game fight, but yeah. Also, you saw me when I was playing pissy baby mode. Call it, since I beat the game. Yeah, dude, I would be losing my mind if I had to beat a game, a Souls-like-esque game in a single sitting. That's insane. I promise you will not, and you should not, attempt to beat this game in one sitting. Again, it took me 70 hours to complete this game. And it's purely based on a difference of skill because it took Steven like 50 hours. It took him 20 fewer hours to beat this game than it took me. Single sitting and a blind playthrough. So I knew, dude, that's insane. Why did you do that? That's insane. But anyways, it has been so nice to just go back to playing a game and just enjoying it and not having to worry about what I'm going to be posting tomorrow. I didn't realize until beginning of this week that all of my free time, every single waking moment of my free time when I was off work, was basically spent scrubbing through VODs on YouTube, capturing stuff in OBS, and then editing it down in DaVinci. Hours every single day. To the point where I just did not have time to do any of the other things that I enjoy. So this has been a nice resetting week. We'll probably be going back to posting some shorts next week, but probably at a much more relaxed cadence. But it's been, Silksong has been healing for the soul. I've been loving it. It's basically everything that I would have wanted in a Hollow Knight sequel so far. And again, I haven't looked into any of the discourse of it. I know for some reason people are complaining about it. I haven't encountered any things that I would personally like to complain about right now. Maybe a couple nitpicks here and there, but it has been such an enjoyable experience. I promise you, I have to put the blind one sitting playthroughs behind me. Crap Souls broke me. Yeah, you did that with Braid too, didn't you? I wouldn't have recommended that either, because that game was meant to like exercise your brain constantly, and I would have been exhausted. Some of like when I first played Braid, granted I was a dumb high schooler, so maybe that was a difference, and I wasn't used to playing puzzle games. But sometimes I wouldn't be able to solve a puzzle in Braid until I stopped playing and took a day off and then came back to it with a fresh mind. Like that was the only way, because I didn't want to look anything up. But that was the only way that I could solve some puzzles in Braid, was by taking a break. So, you crazy for doing that. But yeah, now that I also have some extra time to spare, that I'm not cranking out shorts all the time, I've obviously had a lot more time for Uma Musume, baby! We're not playing any Uma Musume today, don't worry. But getting first in that Gemini Cup felt pretty good. I pulled garbage with the carrots that I got, but I did one sitting blind playthroughs with a lot of big games. Not trying to brag or anything, but damn, it felt good after it just hurt the content. What other games have you just like one sitting played? Because that's not even something that I would want to do with something like Silksong, a game that I'm really, really enjoying. Because I wanna savor it. I want it to last, you know? You apparently only get a Hollow Knight quality game once every 7 to 8 years, so hey, I can check because I have them written down. Do you have like some idea, like what was your longest play session? Because surely the games weren't longer than like maybe like 15 hours, right? I would hope you weren't doing like 24 to 32 hour marathon streams of a game, right? Oh no, you once said Ori and the Blind Forest? That's on my list of games that I want to play and savor. Yikes. Oh. Yeah, man, take it easy. Enjoy the games you're playing. That's crazy. As much as I'm loving Silk Song right now, I'm still only playing it for like maybe. Again, I haven't been paying attention to the clock, which has been a great sign, but I feel like I've only been playing it like 2 to 4 hours at a time. And I'm not even like playing it every day even. But every time I sit down and play it, I'm just like, oh, I'm just having a good time. Everything looks so beautiful. I completely overlooked the fact until like the release date trailer dropped that not only were we going to be getting a new Hollow Knight game with new bosses and beautiful areas and stuff like that, when I'm like watching the trailer, I'm like, oh my god, I forgot we're getting more Hollow Knight OST. Because the music in those games is so good. Love it. I love it all. So yeah, I'm having a good time. This has been a very rejuvenating week in that regard. Is it this one? Yeah. Yeah, I've been loving picking a day for each game I'm playing and putting 2 to 3 hours in every week. Like watch TV. Yeah, I like watching TV series. Like Look Outside, a game that, despite Diesel's best memory, we have been playing for several weeks. Ooh, 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 ooh. And then we know exactly what we're playing once Look Outside is done, because no, I'm not a human. Just hit 1.0, baby. Bless you there, Mastiff. What is this? Gachiakuta. Is this like an airing anime right now? Watch Gachiakuta. Well, I can't do that on stream. New anime. Let's see. A Japanese manga series written and illustrated by yada 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 begins. I don't care about like these fun facts. I want to know what it's about. Living in the slums of a wealthy town, Rudo and his foster father, Regido, try to coexist in the rest of the town's residents, but Rudo despises the wastefulness of the upper class. Ignoring the warnings from those around him, Rudo regularly rummages through the town's garbage in search of anything useful or valuable to save from the abyss. A massive hole where anything considered trash is dumped, including people. Rudo's biological father was one such person, having been thrown into the abyss after he was accused of murder. One day, after running into a mysterious figure in his home, Rudo returns to find Regido's dying body on the floor. He's immediately found at the scene by authorities and is charged with murder. No one believes his claims of innocence, and he is thrown into the abyss. Instead of dying, however, he finds himself in a strange, foul-smelling place surrounded by monsters made out of trash. That's neat. I was going to say, if this is a story about finding your parent at the bottom of a hole called the Abyss, I was going to call plagiarism for Made in Abyss. So, I was going to say, agent reveals himself to be a cleaner, someone who uses special weapons called vital instruments to combat these creatures. In order to get his revenge, the one's called Regito, Rudo reluctantly becomes a cleaner to fight his way back up out of the abyss. Well, that seems fun. Hang on. That's some rough 3D, but it's a cool concept. That is some rough 3D. Organization called the Cleaners. Well, this does look neat, doesn't it? There's something interesting about the this is some very thick lines, like outlines for anime. I'm trying to decide if I like it or not. It's very stylish. There's the anime drop. Okay, this seems neat. It's got like a punkish sort of aesthetic to it. All right, all right. The 3D is commonly used. I gotcha. Okay. I think the 3D they use, it's pretty cool. It looks like pretty. I mean, the monster designs look neat, but like the fidelity of it looks like basically any other 3D, like cheap 3D that I see in anime. So it didn't jump out to me as anything other than kind of generic. But like and maybe the shots that they're using are great. Maybe it all works cohesively in the show, because like the creatures look neat. Like this little serpent of trash, pretty dope. But I only see it for like half a second, right? So I can only judge so much on that. But like these little pipes and this shot here, I'm just like, oh, okay, I've seen that in like 2016. But again, maybe it works better in the show itself. Could have sworn this is one. No, I didn't mention this one. I don't think I've ever heard of this one. Well, what I've probably mentioned is what I was saying, that it sounded like it was plagiarizing about a kid going down into an abyss to find their parent at the bottom of it in a massive hole in the center of an island called the Abyss. But it definitely is a different vibe. Like the Abyss and Made in Abyss has a lot more of like a people hold it in reverence sort of thing. Like there's a lot of relics in the Abyss that people dedicate their lives to exploring and finding these sort of magic relics and things like that and bringing it back up. There's also an aspect of like some sort of ethereal calling that brings people into the Abyss and almost kind of like traps them. Yeah, they don't call it the Abyss. Okay, that's just what the summary was saying then. Gotcha. But yeah, this I talk about very frequently, but I had never heard of Gachikuta. So I don't know. Maybe this is the only thing that I could think of if you think I've brought something like this up before, but otherwise, I don't know what else I could have talked about that maybe was similar to that. Yeah, drop it in the Discord, bro. I want to see the list. But yeah, I'm super hyped for playing this game now that it's fully released. I didn't even derail this much. No, man, you're good. You've been here frequently enough to know that like it's not hard to derail the first hour or so of stream. That's just because I ran out of things to yap about. No biggie. Now I'm just waiting on Rook to release the list. Ooh, well, that's not that big of a bundle, is it? But it looks like there's a bundle with No, I'm Not a Human and World of Horror, which is a really tiny % off, but I can at least attest to the fact that World of Horror is a very excellent game that is worth picking up. All right. What have you done here, Rook? La Sombra, Figment 2. I've never heard of the Figment games. Incredible Mandy. I have not heard of a lot of these games. Lost in Random, Braid, Flynn, Goto Roboto, Code Bunny. You one-shot Fez? No, man. You're one-shot in all these games that are best to be savored. Oh, Fury. I've been meaning to play Fury. Catboy, Lila Skyark, Prodigal, Curse Crackers. Are they allowed to say that? Veritas. Abzu. I feel like Abzu was another one of those games that that is sort of like a just sit back and explore sort of thing. But I also think it was on the shorter side. I forget. Okay, so at the very least, like you're not one-shotting like these massive like 30-hour plus experience games. You at least you stuck to like a lot of like digestible indie sort of games, despite the fact that I would argue that some of them were best meant to be like savored, but that's fine. That's fine. You do you. You said the longest one. Well, obviously you don't have another Crab's Treasure up here, so this is a bit of an incomplete list. And then Ori and the Blind Forest. Is this the full list? There are other games, The Pathless and Sword of the Sea. Wait, hang on. Why does this sound familiar? Oh, Giant Squid. Okay. Gotcha. Because I think I remember The Pathless. That was like the Archer one, right? Yeah, this one looks pretty sweet. I loved the look of this one. Because weren't you like kind of almost like surfing around first person? Yeah, this one just looks pretty. Not for, I don't know what I was describing, but this is what I meant. Like this sort of like, almost like on rails, like running forward sort of thing with your bird and shooting shit. Looks dope. God, very pretty, very pretty. I feel like I would enjoy that game. I sort of see. Yeah, I looked it up on another tab, but I brought up Pathless instead because that one's unfamiliar to me. Wow, Journey much? That's a compliment. I actually confused this game and the Pathless from like, are these that game company games? I don't think so. I probably would have played them if they were, because they're always on my radar. But wait, hey, okay then, because I thought Abzu was like that's that game company, right? But wait, so who the hell is Giant Squid Studios? Well, now I'm confusion. I don't remember Giant Squid Studios being credited in Journey itself. That was under the banner of that game company. Because I knew Abzu, and I'm just like, I forget if Abzu was a that game company game or not. And then when you brought up Pathless and sort of seems like I knew those aesthetics. I was like, wait, are these that game? No, this is a different Giant Squid Studios. And then you got like that game company, which has done Journey, Flower, Flow, and there's some, Sky. I haven't played Sky yet, but I should get on that. So wait, what? Huh? From the visionary artist. Okay, the artist. There we go. That makes a bit more sense. Okay, so they must have moved on to either start their own studio or just join this studio. I'm just like, that's pretty Journey coded. This is I think the only thing that would clue me in as to knowing that this isn't a Journey game is this green here. You don't really see this shade of green. This would probably be like a dark, brightish red in like the desert areas of Journey. But everything else about this fucking still is just, it's Journey. This is a scene in Journey. Except for these rolling sandhills. Those are pretty neat. This is such Journey shit, man. And I say that endearingly. It's just kind of funny. And now it's getting its own identity here. Wow. Oh, wow, this looks really neat. Oh, we got some Tony Hawk mechanics. Ooh. I would really like to know what the tech behind like those waving sandhills are kind of like, especially with the way that they're surfing on them. Oh, it is Tony Hawk. Okay. Got a method air. Sick. Maybe Tony Hawk's the wrong word. Maybe it's more a bit of a little SSX tricky. Dude, cool. Dude, cool. All right, that looks dope. That looks dope. Oh, and this came out recently. Okay. I thought this game was like a couple years old or something. That came out this year. That came out last month. Okay. Shit. The Lash is the same movement of Sword of the Sea, but with skates, and is also awesome. Sword of the Sea is getting a rookie from me at the end of the year or something. Hey, rookie's not a bad name. That's pretty good. Are your rookies going to be crowd voted, or are you doling out the accolades? I don't think one's better than the other. I'm just curious. I have a full playthrough on YouTube. People need one more reason to play this game. I'm probably going to hold off on watching that because that looks like a game that would be really cool to go into blind. So whenever I see a game like that I feel like I'd really enjoy, I'll watch the trailer and then I will do my best to just shut myself off from any other discourse about it so that I can experience it raw. That's actually the exact same thing that I did with Look Outside. See, we brought it back. We brought it back. I saw one little thing describing the presence. Did you just use the V word, Rook? How dare you? Viewers aren't as active as we are, so I'm going to shoot. I mean, that seems fine. That seems like when you had mentioned that, I'm just like, that's kind of a good idea. Maybe I should do that with some of my awards. But I would have to think about which awards I would want to pick like that. You know, maybe they won't get like some formal awards, but I generally pick like my own personal game of the year at the end of every year. I just don't really announce it or do anything with it. I'll just be like, yep, that was my favorite game I played last year. What was it last year? Shit. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to go through my my backlog to see what it was last year. I swear I played at least one like non-endless game. Oh shit. No, I'd have to look into it. But before that, there was like Disco Elysium, Hollow Knights. Oh shit. Oh no, I'm blanking on all of my favorite games of the past couple of years. I'm pretty sure Fire Emblem Three Houses was one of those games, but I forget what year that was, which is why I am hype for the new Fire Emblem game, even though nobody else seems to be. Not talking about people here, but it seems like the general internet is just like, wow, their biggest announcement at the Nintendo Direct this time was Fire Emblem. I'm just like, is that a fucking Creststone? Oh my god, is this a sequel to Three Houses? Let's go! Like, I was hyped for that. I still have one more run through Three Houses, one more storyline to go through. Because I think I replayed it again last year to do like the second storyline. And I'm just like, man, I'm still having a lot of fun with this, even though it's been like 3 or 4 years since I've last picked it up. I'm always preserved or perceived as a solo act, even though I love to collab. But I think people just like to watch me in my chat is never that act. Oh. Wow. Sometimes I've noticed that sometimes people just like to second monitor shit, you know, and do other things on the side. And you know what? More power to them. I do the exact same thing. It's just one of those things that's like, sometimes it's tough to remember that when you're in the middle of streaming, because it'll make it feel like no one's watching you, even though somebody has like you on up in the side or whatever, and they like using you as white noise, which I think is probably the most common way to consume streaming content. So it's one of those things that like I constantly have to remind myself to be like, oh, I mean, like, I'm just here to have a good time anyway. And whether or not people chat, I like it when people chat, but I don't judge the quality of my streams or the content I put out based on how many people are currently talking in the chat at any one time. You know, I like that people are seeing the games and oh yeah, oh absolutely. You definitely dig into a lot more of like the niche indie games than I do, and I'm considered the pretentious one in my friend group when it comes to the games I play. Ever since I was back in like high school, shit, I swear to God, it started with Braid. I discovered Braid in high school on the Xbox Live Arcade, and I was constantly talking about it, and that's when I really started digging into a bunch of other like indie games like Fez and Super Meat Boy and a lot of the all-stars, like very mainstream indie games by today's standards. But back in high school, I had nobody to talk about those games with, and my friends would even declare certain games to be Jared games because they looked like pretentious or small or whatever, like an indie game essentially. And I would always get like ribbed because I would be talking about weird stuff like Braid while everyone else was playing the latest Call of Duty or Borderlands 2 or like games that you would play with your friend, like those big like AAA sort of games. So I was always considered the pretentious one in my friend group, and you dig even deeper than that. Not calling you pretentious, but like I was the indie guy in my friend group, and you are like the indie guy's indie guy. Like I'll play like the cool indie games that I see that like already get like a thumbs up or a recommendation from somebody that's I enjoy watching or following, or if they already get like great reviews and stuff like that. But you're the guy who's willing to go to the Steam new releases page and sort through the slop to find the diamonds in the rough. That's on another level of hardcore that I've not reached yet. My DMs are always open if you want to gush. Well, I have plenty of people to gush you now. I didn't have an internet or forums of people to gush about that stuff back in the day. Or at least I didn't know that I did. I wasn't like really on the internet much at that time. But certainly the conversations that I used to that I would have with my friends revolving around games definitely shifted around the time that I discovered indie games. We all used to be on the same page in terms of like the games that we liked to play. And talk about and stuff like that. And it was around that time that my taste started to shift in a direction that they couldn't quite follow, you know? So when you're saying like, oh, what have you been playing recently? It's like, oh, you know, I've been really getting into do I have it on here? Yeah, I've been really getting into like BitTrip Runner just came out, you know, on the Wii, on WiiWare. Like, dude, if you haven't played the BitTrip series on Wii, specifically WiiWare, because it's only downloadable on WiiWare, you're missing out, man. Oh, it's so good. You got like BitTrip Beat, which is just like rhythmic Pong, and you got these high schoolers who. I don't blame I don't blame any of them for having a screen, because I had this opinion for the longest time as well of just like, the fidelity of the graphics often meant the quality of the game a lot of the time. So you'd have like my friends playing stuff like, and no knock against these games, I love these games as well. You'd have them playing stuff like Twilight Princess, Metroid Prime 3, like these more premier looking games, even though they were kind of like, you know, dated graphics back in the day. And then you're trying to sell them on something like Bit Trip Beat, which is literally just this is what it looks like. And this shit was my jam in high school. I fucking loved this game. I loved every game in this series. The last game in this series literally made me cry. And it looks like this. This is a hard sell for people who were like high school aged at the time. What the fuck? Is there like level customization now or something? There was not any sort of Portal collab back in the day. What is this? Is there like a level creation now? That's weird. Anyway, Bit Trip series, fucking aces. I was playing shit like this. And yeah, maybe it's workshop stuff. And it's games like these are a lot more, I think, accepted by the general public now, or at least a lot more than they used to be. But back in the day, man, there was no one to talk to about the Bit Trip series. So that's what I was kind of up against when you tell someone, or when somebody asks you in high school, "Oh, what are you playing?" and you're just like, "Oh, this." There's not a lot of places for that conversation to go after that, you know. But like, hang on. When it's in this game does not screenshot well. But when it's in motion, and particularly when you can hear the music, dog, this game fucking slaps. I doubt it'll look great on YouTube because of just all of the artifacting that comes with like particles and shit. Because this is looking real rough on stream right now. God, I got all this music on lock, man. And then you go to, oh, it's so good. I've been wanting to play through this entire series on stream at some point. I hold this series so dear to my heart. This basically, this series turned me into a pretentious indie gamer. I think this was probably me at my most insufferable in high school to my friends. But goddamn, do I stand by how great this series is. It's so good. It's so good. I don't find stuff like this as much as just scrolling through addictinggames.com or Armor Games, finding random sillies in there. Like, oh, I love Robot Unicorn Attack, man. That shit was great. Well, now I'm pulling that up. But people mostly would view those games back in the day as like, this is what I do to kill time at school, and then I go home and play real games, you know? It wasn't something that people would be like, dude, I've been playing so much Robot Unicorn Attack lately, you know? Like I would play this like on my iPod Touch back in the day. Oh, of course they got the song here, but no, I need the whole ass game here. Granted, the music is absolutely what made this game what it is. I don't think I've actually seen the music video for it. And I know this is an actual song, but I will always associate it with this game. I love that. Yeah, this is just the music, right? No idea why this is on my feed again after 15 years, but I'm here for it. It's so good. What was that song even called? Oh, you know what? Maybe I take it back. I think the breaking point for where my friends were just like, I can't talk about games with you anymore. I think it happened around the time that I played Bastion. I think Bastion changed me forever. That was the turning point where I was just like, you know what? Indie games are where it's at these days. I don't care about the latest release anymore. It's all indie games. Okay, that is a thumbnail right there. Now you got me curious. Oh, hang on. We definitely gotta full screen this. That is a choice for a headpiece, man. That is a choice. Like, this looks kind of neat. The little person frozen. The hair and the clothes and everything like that, but man, that is an outfit there. Oh, special effects, baby. Hit me with the drop. Wait a minute. Woo! Look at him go! I can't stop looking at his bald ass head. Let's go outside. Is she just pretending to play a shamisen? There's like 2 strings of fishing wire. Uh-oh. 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 I'll tell you what, though. They're getting the most out of this set. Dude. Start casting some spells and shit, man. No, he's got the orb thing. He's got the Fushigi. Wow. He's Chris Pratt and the Oni. Hey, hang on now. I just realized that he turned into like a Willy Wonka blueberry. The Fushigi of power! This is wild. Oh, yeah. These extra sound effects really make it. You know what? I swear to God, they use those sound effects in Robot Unicorn Attack, right? I swear I've heard those. Yeah, get him. Get him, Baldy. Yeah, I swear those sound effects are in Robot Unicorn Attack. Harmony, harmony, Yay! We killed it! It did. Hang on, let me see. Wait. Is there a down the barrel shot? Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Harmony, harmony, yay! Who? 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 What is this? I'm sorry. I'm sure it's some sort of dedication to somebody. The lower half of the Oni was walking away, the top half fell down too. But who? Who? Are they trying to tell me that was the Oni, like it used to be a person, or what? It's so out of nowhere. I'm sure they're telling some story about like this is who this person used to be or something like that, but the connection is not very strong in the storytelling. Holy. Oh my God. They're still doing events. I'm sorry, guys. On October 10th, I'm not going to be streaming. I'm going to be in Fort Lauderdale. What are we up to tonight? We are, well, despite what looks like it's going on here. We're playing some Look Outside. We are going to where is it? Or we could just play some Honey Pop 2. No, it's Look Outside. I'm not allowed to play Honey Pop 2 on Twitch. Anywho. I believe now is a good time to transition. What the hell was that, Fever Dream? That was, let me get the title correctly here. That was Always by Erasure, also known as the music from Robot Unicorn Attack. You might recognize the chorus here. Maybe. Make believe with you and live in harmony, harmony all life. I shouldn't assume that people know the music that I heard when I was like younger as well, because this song was old even by the time I heard it. But sometimes I get thrown for a loop when, oh man, I think the worst time that happened was when somebody didn't get my joke in chat when I brought up the phone number 8675309. It's like, what's that? I'm like, oh no, I'm old. Anywho, we'll move on from that. We're so back. We're so back. The most memorable phone number of all time, Arcadium. Here's the thing. Yes, it absolutely is. There was somebody who made a game that we were playing, and we were talking to them in chat. It was like a game jam game, and we had no idea how old they were at the time. But it was a game where like you would call certain phone numbers, and then people would pick up and help you solve puzzles and things. And they were asking me, like, yeah, I wanted to put like some Easter egg phone numbers in there. What should I put in? I was like, oh, you should absolutely put in 8675309, man. Like that's a given. So many people will do that. It's like, oh, like so who should pick up? I'm like, Jenny should pick up. You got her number on the wall. Do you know the song? 8675309, and we pulled it up and we played it for him. It's like, LOL, what is this? I'm like, oh, I'm old. This isn't even a song that came out in my generation, but it's like, I grew up just assuming that everyone knew that phone number because everyone did. But that was the first time someone's like, this is my first time hearing this. And I'm just like, oh, this is what it feels like. Oh, no. Back in my day, we used to call 8675309 constantly. If you did that where I lived, you would call Benjamin Franklin Plumbers because they secured that phone number for our area code. Like losing the game, which I've done. Everyone should know it. Well, all right. Okay. You didn't have to come in here with that sort of tactical nuke here, Arcadian. That did some splash damage. I hope you're aware. All right. Let's see what this sounds like here. It could be a little louder. That should be fine. It's a spooky game. It needs its proper ambiance. All right. What did we do last time? Oh yeah, first time getting nuked. Well, if you point that out, Rook will be doing it constantly to you. He's usually the nuking boy. Wasn't anything too stressful, Vent. Have a good evening. That's right, I killed my landlord. That's what I did. I'm glad that the game was dying out at my school by the time I learned it. That just meant that you were the best at playing it. But now you're restarting from scratch like everyone else. Okay, it's early in the morning, right? Yeah, it's like... I was reading through like the patch notes. Apparently Stop the Pendulum doesn't do anything except for turn off the ticking sound. I might be in the majority opinion here. But I'm one of those people that instead of finding ticking sounds to be annoying, I find them to be soothing. I always likes to have my clocks with ticking in them. Like sometimes you can get like physical clocks that have different variants of like a ticking and a non-ticking version. Like, nah man, make that shit extra ticky for me. I want to hear that as I'm falling asleep. And I'm not joking. But apparently enough people complained about it in the game where the dev's like, fine, I'll let you toggle it. Did your parents have at least 3 grandfather clocks in the house at all times? No. We had one hanging one in the living room, and I had apparently a very notoriously loud clock in my bedroom. To the point where sometimes when I would lend that bedroom out to like other family members, I would find that clock wrapped in a towel out in the hallway when I woke up. They could not handle it. I don't know. Maybe it was because I was raised in a room with that clock, but I found the ticking clocks to be very, very soothing. I like ASMR when I don't have a phone or anything. I like to sleep with a pocket watch. Ooh. Yeah, I used to have like, I did have 3 clocks in my old apartment. I still have them. I just need to set them up. I had a pocket watch. I had one of those like Salvador Dali clocks that like melts off the edge of the table. That also ticked, and then I had my my typical just hang on the wall clock, and I would hear them all ticking out as I was going to bed, and I'd just be like, yeah. And they would all be in different syncs too. The ticking may not be as bad if they weren't immediately associated to me for like chimes. Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, my parents' clock in the living room would chime, but it was only ever every hour. If it chimed every 15 minutes, I think I would go insane as well. But it was only every hour for the one down in the living room, and it was far enough away to where like it wouldn't mess me up too much. But every 15 minutes, that's way too often. And I do know there are some clocks that would do that. Okay. You know what? Actually, let's go. There's still some bits of Nestor that we haven't killed, and I think that was on the first floor. We haven't killed like his main body yet. We got his head. We got his hands, even though there still might be some like tendrils and things roaming around. And we got his foot. But we haven't gotten... Oh, wait. I'm also remembering something here. Nope, that's fine. There are still some things that we can get around here. I just need to see if I can find them all. Hey, buddy. All right, you don't have anything else to talk about. That's fine. I want to find that little rat tunnel place. Yeah, this. I saw someone on stream find this. I can't believe I missed that. Hello. The rat hole. Hello, friend. I have a proposal for you. It's nothing too bad. I just need help from someone who can still get around. No doubt you've noticed that rats have infested this floor. If you kill some of them, collect their tails, and bring them to me, I'll trade you for some of my stuff. They're collectibles. What do you need them for? Oh, right. It is a little odd, isn't it? Well, I was bitten by that prowling thing in the hallway, and, well, things changed quite drastically for me after that. Things weren't too bad at first. I was turning into some kind of rat man thing. Not great, but at least I was stable. But then I got bitten again and again, and then things escalated very quickly. I will spare you some of the worst details, but blood, tongue, skin, the screaming, intestine, heart still alive, rat viscera, infinite length, shapeless, no eyes, immortal, devouring myself, draining fluids, genitalia inside out, and things got really bad with crotch centipede, slimy, turgid, diseased. So I know it's a little strange, but I can't really help it. That's how my body works now. So anyway, collecting rat tails makes complete sense now that I have a little bit of now that you have a little bit of context, right? Yeah, sure. Rat hole, how'd they know my nickname in high school? Great! So you've collected rat tails? I do have some rat tails, I believe. That would have been a good whiplash moment. I have rat tails to trade. Yeah, I know. I can feel them. Here's my selection. Oh. I just need 2 more for a filthy ring. I already have a belt. I guess we'll hang on to it then. We'll go for the... Oh, and watch out for my other half in room 13. It is much less friendly than I am. I may have already killed it, sir, but we'll see. Yeah, we haven't really looked around. Is this room 13? There's some rats in here, but I'm pretty sure I killed them all. Earth is 13 and demands sacrifice. Mars is in 11 and demands the Earth. All right, we got both of these. United, they will open the way. I've did that already. Oh, we haven't killed all the rats here. All right, cool. What's up? Alright, actually I don't know what Jerry's holding right now. If he's still holding the metal detector, I'm just gonna guard him. We'll just let Dan do his Dan thing. Winston, copy, Dad. Follow Jerry's lead for up to 6 turns, performing extra actions. Oh! He's got a little notepad. Oh, Winston. Attack. Yeah, we're way over leveled for this area, so it shouldn't be too bad. Cheese wedge and 2 rat tails. Perfect. All right, we got everything we need. Let's see what we all have equipped here. Oh, he's got a combat knife. We're all good. We're all good. And then Winston. Winston's got a dagger and a custom handgun. I forgot. All right, so we did miss some stuff. Ooh, another Yeehaw cowboy hat. Let's go. Is there something here? Ooh, yes, please. Okay. So I'm assuming we're already in room 13. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. But you know, ever since I found if Dan ever dies, I am fucked. Because he is the only thing that makes this whole party work. Actually, I should replace his chip dagger here. We'll give him a machete. The fact that he has this eye amulet here is the most clutch thing in the world. If I ever lose this man, I'm dead. Yeah, so we killed everything else around here. I guess we just didn't go into that upwards door. But now we have a key to open up a safe if we ever run into one. We've run into like 3 at this point, and I don't remember where they are. Okay, more rats. I'll take them. The only thing that I have to be careful... Oh yeah, Kamiyoshi Dan for sure. He is my favorite VTuber. Alright. I don't like these eye rats. I'm going to eradicate them, I'm sorry. Loss of half of remaining HP to deal damage. Whoa, 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 there's a lot of stuff. Pruning to regain stamina. The eyes do have it for now. Oh, she can do some cool stuff here. She can heal? Interesting. And you just attack the eye rat. Damn. Damn. That's not good. Okay, kill them all, kill them all, kill them all. Oh, nice. Because one thing we don't want to get is bit by these rats, because they'll probably infect us. Teehee. Ooh, is this... Wait, what is this? Just trash? It's just trash. Oh, right, I think I backed out. Here he is. Oh, wait, no, there's 2 of them. I backed out of here because I didn't trust myself to be able to kill everything here with... I think it was just me and Ernest at the time. And that was not enough to take on the Ritz. So I think I pussied out of this room pretty early on. But now that I got my boy Dan... Hi. Alright, Dan, you know what to do. Helen. Rapid thrusts. And you know what, Winston? You're gonna copy Dad. Oh, easy. Never mind. Giant rat skull and 2 rat tails. And then I get all the cheese. The cheese is mine. Woo. Damn, Mastiff.
That's almost a year.
Correction, that's almost 2 years. Assuming you're talking about the subscription count. 20 months? Goddamn, Mastiff. 20 months is almost 2 years. That's a lot of time. Oh, here's room 13. Okay, so... Oh! Yeah, I already dealt with this boy. I have multiple degrees. I know what I'm talking about. I can't tell you how many times that the fact that I have a master's degree has bitten me in the ass because expectations for me to be intelligent are just so much higher now. No, Ernest, no. Bloody remains. The features are unrecognizable. Is that alcohol, though? Thank you. Okay. If only they knew. just how they just hand some of those out now. Oh yeah, oh my god. You do not need to be smart to get a master's degree, and I am living proof. Okay, there's one thing. I think there was one other thing that. Oh yeah, we wanted to go back to the writ room to give the writ tales. Oh, and we also wanted to find, the whole reason we came down here was for the pipe. So that we can kill little old Nestor. Too many doors. Let's go up one. And I think to the right will be... Nope. A little more. Right here is the writ room. Here we go. Hey. Hello again. So, collected any rat tails for me? Yes. I know, I can feel them. Give me the filthy ring. A disgusting, greasy, cursed ring. Grants disease affinity. Ailments grant you power. Ooh. Whatever. Good, yes, come to me, little one. The rat tails wriggle out of your grasp and inch their way to the holes like worms. I can tell you have more. We'll get another rat skull. Alright, I think we're good there. Yes, I know your other half is much less friendly. He ate my arm! Okay. And now we need to find the pipe. I think it's right here. God damn, Nestor! What have you become? Alright, yeah, we need to get rid of you. Holy shit. Nestor's become an enormous mound of worms. It doesn't seem to know who you are. We're getting rid of this thing. Are you kidding me? Alright. Crit crushing attack based on agility ignores half of defense, a small chance to stop. Oh, fuck!
Making the mother of all omelets here, Jack. Can't spread over every egg. Why won't you die? Can't hurt me, Jack. Nanomachine, son. Don't fuck with this senator. Run! Die! Die, you piece of shit!
Nanomachine, son. That was one of my favorite games that I played last year. I'm not sure if that was my game of the year or not. I need to remember what I played in my free time. But that was definitely the best game we played on stream. Okay. Reduces accuracy, subtracts 1/10 of the HP every turn. Fuck it, we'll try a painful stab. Why not? Nestor, you know what to do. Helen. Pierce half of a target's defenses, increase damage. Fuck it, we'll skewer. And then, you. That's some SCP shit right there. You're gonna copy Dad. This is a bit of a later stage guy, so I don't anticipate him going down in a single turn. Hiya! 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 Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. We're gonna carve. Dan, do your thing. And fuck it, we'll just do that. Oh! With the excellent hit. An elixir. Okay. Combat knife was damaged. That makes sense. Nestor become an enormous amount of worms. It seems to be dead. I think that's all of Nestor. God damn, that thing got big. Alright. That is unfortunate about the combat knife. I know we can probably fix it, but we might as well just swap it out for now. I am a fan of the cleaver because it can do AoE. Okay. So that's basically everything we came down here for. So we can go back to the ground floor. Right, I'm just aimlessly wandering, aren't I? Let's find the actual exit here. This way. And over here. And then we'll continue exploring what we have left to do in the ground floor. Because I know we found the basement key, but I want to make sure that we clear out this area a little bit beforehand. Bathrooms and all that fun stuff. All right, cool. We did kill the landlord, right? Like we finished everything in here. We got the Jupiter disc. We got all this stuff. Did we ever go through here? Locked. Ooh, a janitor's closet, eh? We're not going outside. Hello. Right, okay. You look different. Oh, no, you're not. You know stuff about physical ailments. I think we got enough cartridges for you, boy. What's up? Want to trade tapes? Nah, I want that coat of arms, baby. Man, they really went hog wild with the hand, finger, and arm puns. How much money do I have for the cattle prod? Whoo! All right. That seems like a great Jerry weapon. Where is it? Wait, where is it? Wait, but where is it? Is it a ranged weapon? Where is it? Hang on. Cattle prod spear. Huh? Dan, can you hold it? Am I just missing it? Am I just like not seeing it? Oh, okay, it's right there. Can I equip it with Jerry? He can't hold it! Well, what's the point then? None of the two guys that I would have put it on can hold it. Just Dan and probably Helen, but she's got the Venom dagger. No, just Dan. Just Is it a two-handed weapon? Fuck. That was a waste of $480. Because Dan's never going to be... I might as well equip it to Dan, hey? In case he runs out of stamina, which I'm going to try to guarantee he never does. Bummer. Alright, fine. Okay. Have we even been up here? Oh, hello. We haven't. I believe you are Jerry, yes? I've heard a lot about you. I am Jasper, leader of the astronomers. We seek 4 offerings for the visitor. 4 depictions of the visitor, images, writing, anything. We are so close to a breakthrough. I believe there's still time to save mankind. Bring them to me, and you may join in our communion. A colleague, Edwin, lives in apartment 31. I believe he has something we may need. He gave me this key for safekeeping. It may lead to a clue. The telescope room key. Okay, that's nice. Do you have an offering? Yes, I do. Well, hang on. Why should I help you? This is our only chance. The visitor's gaze is upon us. It slowly makes its way through our cosmic neighborhood. Soon, it will be gone forever. Yeah, I'll take a look at the end of this little conversation here. Our civilization is tearing itself apart at its passage. And for what? Nothing? If we establish true contact, then we can understand. We can make sense of all this. We have lost so much already. When all is over, it needs to have been for something. Please, help us give meaning to this. Tell me about your group. Our venerable founder discovered the visitor months ago. Her form warped and her sanity declined, but she still managed to bring us together in the name of science, in the name of the visitor. She's unable to lead us now. We carry forward her will in her memory. I can only hope that, if we succeed, a small part of her will feel relief. These guys don't seem all that evil, honestly. They seem just kind of pretty genuine and hurt. I have an offering. I have a painting. A carrying bag for canvas. Did someone paint the visitor's image? Very good. I think we still need a photo of the visitor. That's like the only one that we have right now. Nothing usable. Okay. Oh, here's the whole list. Okay. Let's see which ones I... Oh, you one-shot Penny's Big Break or whatever this thing was. The yo-yo one. Big Breakaway or something. I wanted to play that one as well. Another Crab's Treasure. Cave Story, no! I love Cave Story. Why'd you one-shot that? It's fine. It's fine. I hope you liked it. I really liked it. That was another one of my Jared Plays Insufferable games. Ori, Hugh, Thunderkid, Fury, Fizz, Mighty Goose. I think Sayonara Wild Hearts is a simple one to do. I have it on Switch. I should play it on stream at some point, because I know Roka's a big fan of that one. That's like a 2-3 hour game, right? I loved all these games at the end of the day. Gotcha. Good. Do not one-shot them. Some of them you go, oh, A Hat in Time? That seems like a tough one. Celeste, I remember you did that. You are insane for one-shotting Celeste, my guy. I probably should have to, if you have that VOD uploaded to YouTube, I should probably report it for self-harm, because that is diabolical. Katana Zero, I also heard was pretty rough. Hyper Light Drifter. Oh no, some people would be sad to hear that. Man. A 1 B-side? Gotcha. Did you do you did the Hotel B-side, right? That's like one of the hardest ones. Dude, B-sides are no joke. But wait till you get to the C-sides. Not kidding. There's a whole... You've probably seen a solid maybe like 75% of that game, Rook. If you haven't done the B-sides and the C-sides, there's a whole other bonus world. There's a post world after the peak, and then there's like an entire bonus chapter after that was added on as like post-game free DLC. Oh man. Sorry. But there's a lot of content. There's a whole bonus. Yeah, there's a bonus world. There's a, yeah. But you have to get all of the hearts in the game first. And I think you can do that. Can you do that? I think you need to do the B-sides to do that. But then you need to do all of the B-sides and C-sides and collect all of the hearts to access the bonus DLC chapter. And I would highly recommend it, because all of that shit slaps. Oh, I'll take that. 2 bottles of vodka. Oh, you do have work to do. You've probably only seen like 3/4 of that game. Oh no, I don't have any herbicide. Oh, we'll definitely need to open that. And then what do we have here? Number 29. Okay, so definitely Jupiter needs to go into that hole, plus something else. Okay, but we have the telescope room key. Let's go over here. Make sure we've cleared out all this stuff. I think most of this was blocked off. Ooh, another one. I did have a thought the other day, when I'm old and gray and go back to complete all the games that I made cards of before I die. Cards for thing. Forever attached. I always think when I become old and gray, it's like, oh shit, I'm probably not going to have the reflexes to play games like Silk Song or Celeste. Oh no, I gotta beat these before I'm too old and my reflexes aren't as what they used to be. All right, Dan, you know what to do. Winston. Oh, you don't have your, here we go. Shoot that motherfucker. That monster's name was Feely. I'm not about that. And there we go. I think that was our last cassette tape. A door to the shipping and receiving room. It's locked from the other side. Well, damn. Oh, okay. Easy peasy. I'm living to at least 120, I decided. Well, I'm glad you decided that early on. You know, some people are just like, ah. What was that message? All right, here you go. What's up? I want to trade tapes. Coat of arms, please. Whoa! You want to trade 6 tapes for a coat of arms? A suit made from tangled limbs. 50% chance for the wearer to attack twice a turn? Yes, please! That's a deal. Here you go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's fine. Fuck yeah. Shut up. Shut up, Brooke. Shut up. The fact that I keep missing all of these puns makes me feel stupid. A panhandler is actually some... I don't like what's happening right now. Is it because I killed a guy called Feely? A panhandler is actually somebody who's like on the streets, like begging for money. That's a panhandler. Or at least that's what they call them. Or at the very least, panhandling is that idea of just like asking for money on the streets. I don't like these messages here. I feel a bit itchy. What are you talking about? Is it because I killed an enemy named Feely? What's happening? I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna go home and say, ah, no! Oh, no, okay. I feel movement in my bags. What's going on? What's going on? Roach! It hitched a ride in my bag. You find a roach in your stuff. You try to grab it. Got it! It's wriggling in your hand. We're gonna keep it because we have those roaches that are in our place that they asked if they could stay. We're gonna keep it. You put it back in your things for some reason. We're bringing it back to our apartment. It's the right thing to do. Wait, what if you have bed bugs? I think I have bigger concerns right now than bed bugs. Oh, it's the roach. It's the roach in our... I feel a tingle on my shoulder. Oh, oh! You are free. You are free, little roach. right, we have a bunch of rotten leftovers that we don't need. Where'd the roach at? Oh, we have a coin collection. Oh. Wait, did we already like? Hang on. Let's make sure that we've deposited the roach. All right, looks like we have. Oh, we have an electronic key. Maybe it's in another tab. Yeah, I'm not seeing it there. I think we've already he's already jumped off our shoulder and added to our collection, because the roaches actually gave us a little note saying like, "Hey, can we stay here?" And it was really adorable. So I'm keeping them around. Oh, also we have a pet landmine. Oh wait, and the roach is here now! Yay! But here's a little pet landmine. Betty. How's our plant doing? Talk. Enough talking to plants for the day. Examine. It looks fine. Not as pretty as you bought it, but fine. It is a bouncing Betty. Yeah. She's adorable. Alright. How's our health looking? I think we can give some leftovers to Gay Rights Indeed. I was gonna make some sort of pun about that, but I couldn't think of anything with like right and left. I just pretend I said something funny in response to that. Gay wrongs. Yeah, just eat the leftovers here. We have too many of them. And I think we can just dump these, honestly. All right, and I think we can make something. Could make a gas bomb, but I want to make shoot. That's just a gas bomb. No, I want to make the herbicide stuff, and I forget how to make that. But obviously, we don't have the resources for it. I guess we don't really need to eat right now. Jasper? I think I know that name? I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't remember. Oh, shit. Is this the... So he was saying that somebody saw the visitor months ago, and now she's contorted into something and she can't help them anymore. That's probably her. Have a good evening. It's barely 2 o'clock, Sybil. We're going back out there. All right. Telescoper. But we also have... Okay, so hang on. I just remembered this because we passed by it when I was looking through these. We have an electronic key. Where did it go? Is it this? Is it in here? Yeah, this. Oh, it's an electronic car key. Okay, because there were some doors that said they were locked electronically, but we're gonna need to find the car for that. I always enjoy a GDQ. They have bid wars for names, and there are options like trans rights and trans rights and trans lefts. That's super good. All right, we've been through here. Can't open it. We're stuck. What's going on here? It's kind of like blinking. Okay. We've looked through all of this stuff. But you know what? Let's double check, because we were careful at the time. And now... Ooh, a safe. Okay. Why not? Oh. There's a key. $100? Several coins, a dollar coin. Oh, okay, okay. I'll take that. Let's continue to look around here. Yep, that's all good. It's all looking hunky-dory. Alright, so telescope room. I feel like that would be in this guy's apartment. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh yeah, he did. Oh, he did. Oh, there's another safe here. Alright, we'll have to remember that. Do I have another key? Probably not, right? No, okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah, and that goes into that place. We don't need that. Right, because this is like the telescope stuff. The telescope is pointed downwards. Look into it. You see the floor. We did just save. Just gonna point it outside real quick. Let's get a little peek at the visitor here. You're pulled inside the telescope eye first, and your pulverized body gushes out the other end. Your remains are completely unrecognizable. Who could have predicted this? Oops. Anyways, maybe we can open up the safe in that guy's place instead of the other one. A little bit of cheeky save scumming. $240 in cash and a gold locket. Aha. That's at least a little better. All right, so I think the telescope room is probably on the second floor. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. Right, this is this guy's place. I don't have a way. Do I have a camera? There's some So I have some photo paper. It's darken after exposure to light and development. There has to be some way that I can take a photo of the visitor, right? This is fine. This is fine. Ooh, another safe. God, they're all over the place. And I'm assuming there's a way that we can do that with like, oh, shit. Oh, who's there? Come in. Right, this is the person who lost their daughter. Oh, it's you. Hey. Do you have any news? Have you seen her? Tell me how she disappeared again. I was out looking for food. We had very little left, but I got lost. There's something horribly wrong with the first floor. When I got back, she was gone. I suppose I might have to learn to live next to this monster now, huh? Are you sure John is safe to be around now? She still has a lot of teeth and claws. I have a daughter to protect. Well, at least she's back to her senses for now. Hopefully she can help me patch those walls. She's got a few arms to spare. Do you have any supplies? I don't have much to spare, but listen, you're helping me find Sophie. So take anything you need. We'll make do. Damn, okay. Beryl's an astronomer who lives here. I think she mentioned being in some kind of astronomy club. Didn't one of their friends die a while back? Yes, she's probably my neighbor. We play bridge together with some friends at the local library. She looked so sullen at one time. Her head wasn't in the game at all. I didn't want to pry too much. I hope they're safe. Ah, the ground floor, yes. I couldn't open that stairwell door. It seems they've activated some kind of lockdown. I suppose that must help keep the monsters contained, but we're stuck here. Yeah, weird discs, planets. Okay, cool. I'll take your money. And some of your bleach or vinegar. And a juice box. And a chalky bar or granola bar. Ooh. And I will raid your fridge. A bunch of food in the fridge. You can keep the food. Fine. An awkwardly cropped photo of Harriet and Sophie by the seashore. They're laughing. Sophie's holding an ice cream cone. She looks like she's about 5 or 6. Uh-oh. You can barely make out the shoulder of a man just off frame. Uh-oh. I'll take the boots, though. What the hell was that? Purocare. What was that? Must be like a crafting item or something. What else you got? Hello? Bag of marbles. Mine now. We're about to home alone this shit. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Sup, John? Some junk and some rags. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So Sophie's on the first floor somewhere. Where could she be? I don't think I saw her anywhere unless she's in a place that we've already been. I forgot about that. Oops. Okay. So the telescope room must be on the first floor. No? Well, we'll look around the first floor, see if we can find Sophie. She's not... She better not be in here. It seems satisfied. Good, good. I didn't see her in here. Maybe we cleared out the plant room a bit too early. Maybe it's in there. Because we didn't really have a reason to go back there once we cleared it out. Right, this is fine. Oh boy. I've already lost my way. That's Frederick's room. We don't need to go there. Hey, what's up? Alright. You don't have anything for me here. She could be in the eyeball room, too. That would be unfortunate. This is the pipe room. Nothing we need here. Nestor's dead. Dooba-doo-dooba-doo-doo. And this is just the... Yeah, okay. So let's go up. And look in here. We've already canvassed the rat room. We're fine. And not room 13. Alright. We've already been through here. Where is Sophie? Hopefully she's not in there, because I don't have the disc for it anymore. I think she might be in here. It would be my guess. We've already cleared everything out. And then we never really came back here, but I think we cleared it out kind of early. Oh, forgot about this. Okay. The only other place I can think she could be is like the eyeball room, which would not be ideal because I died in the eyeball room for staying there for too long. And I'm just hoping she's not in the writ room. Okay. Eyeball? Too much eyeball. Okay. 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 All right. Good stuff. Sweets. You never know. Uh-huh. All right. Where else could she be? Like, there's blood here that I don't think was there before. This is the only place I can think of. And I probably need to... Ugh. I would need to go get the Earth disc just to use that. Alright. Alright, fine. Again, unless she's in Frederick's place, we'll do a quick canvas of Frederick's place here. Oh, Freddy. Nothing over here, just a bunch of dead Freddies. Zoop. And I doubt she's in like the dark room area. Nah, she wouldn't have survived in this apartment. Dead Freds, dead Freds. It's too dark in here to really... Nah, I'm calling an audible. She ain't here. Okay. All right, well, in that case, then... Is this the Earth one? Yes. That locks. All right, cool. We'll check out that room one more time. The rate room. That ain't the way to the rate room. This is the way to the rate room. Earth. Nice. Alright. I don't think she's here, though. Like, all there was that little necklace that we got. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Well, that was a waste of time. All right. I think what we can do now then, well, first we'll grab this. I'll take that. We might actually have some stuff to do on the ground floor. I didn't realize we had so many planet discs. So let's take a peek at that. After I find the exit again. Oh. So obviously, for the puzzles with the planet discs, we're not going to be able to use Mars or Earth because they have to be put in here. Unless there's an alternate path that we can go through. But for now, we'll go back over here. And I think here. Oh, I really want to. All right, hang on. Remind me where that telescope room is, man. Nope, he won't. Okay, fine. Maybe it's on the key itself. All right, what does this have here? A picture of Saturn or something? 29. Oh boy. A blank center. Pluto, Uranus, Venus. All right, I need to look these up here. How many moons does Venus have? 0 moons? Wait, what? Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Are these not actually accurate? Ah, shit. Do I gotta go all the way back to that apartment? Zoop. Upsa daisy to floor 3. Oh. Alright. Because this thing had the key for all the planet discs. Right over here. Alright. Chart of the solar system dealing with the 8 planets and the 5 dwarf planets. Also lists the number of moons orbiting each planet. Mercury and Venus have no moons. Earth has 1, Mars has 2, Neptune has 16. I'm taking a screenshot of this. Yeah. And putting it in my little scratch pad Discord. All right. That'll be good for later. Listing the number of moons of each planet is that important for some reason. It's extremely important, Jerry. Okay. Interesting how the planets with no moons are still going to be relevant somehow. Probably when I just need to like fill up space. But then why would we have a void disk as well? Which I would imagine also has no moons. And the sun disk also probably has no moons. So what the fuck? Okay. So 29. Do we have planet disks that add up to 29? Kind of. Uranus has 28 moons and Earth has 1. So is there another way to get to 3? No, there's not. Okay. I think we're missing some moons here. Although, Pluto doesn't have any moons, right? It's just a dwarf planet. How many moons does Pluto have? Pluto has 5 moons. Okay. Say that to my face, Gorley! Do it! Do it! You already did. I'm waiting. I can't tell if I'm looking at you. Ah! Stephen Bangorley. Shit. I'm on my own today. Okay, so Pluto has 5 moons. And we want to get up to 29. I still don't think we have what we need. Yeah. That's not gonna work. Venus, Mercury, no moons. Sun disk, no moons. Yeah, I think we're stumped on that one for now. Well, let's check this other one here. It said it had a picture of Saturn, which has like 190 plus moons. Maybe we have enough for this. Saturn's etched in the door handle. So Saturn has 146 moons. If I do Jupiter plus Uranus has, let's see. Math. 3. That would be 123. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Yeah, that's not. We don't have enough for that. Okay. Fuck. So we can't do anything with the planet discs yet. And then this one is just locked from the other side. Okay. So if it's locked from the other side, that leads me to believe that there's another way to get to the ground floor that doesn't use the Earth and Mars discs. Which would be good, because I think we need them for one of these doors. Were my eyeballs going to the right direction? Uh-oh, the double play. Oh my god, that is... That's not bad. I was pretty close. I can't tell from looking at you. Oh, I almost followed you properly. You hurt me in my soul. Well done. I had to rely on my peripheries. So like, am I close? Is it? I wonder. There's no way that this electronic key works with this bus, right? Nothing. Okay. All right. I think it's time we finally go to the well, hang on. Let's double check the laundry place real quick. Hi. Oh, there's still more handy boys. Well, I can't attack you from that far away, but Dan can. I don't know. Maybe you can try and attack. Winston, shoot that motherfucker. Ha ha! God damn. And a cassette tape. Okay. Laundromat's entrance is stuck. That's fine. All right, I think we're good to go. Janitor's closet, and then the back door to a convenience store. That's interesting. All right, let's giggity get it on. Hi. Bro, are you chill? He doesn't look very chill. Okay. Okay. We are going to... Fuck it. Kick him. Dan, you know what to do. Wait. And then Helen, you just go for it. Winston? You know what, Winston? Hit him a bunch. It's not stunned, though. There it is. Dan with the clutch win. And a cassette tape. Perfect. That was an achievement. Defeat the crawler. Oops. See, this is why I think I'm... my build here is a bit busted. Okay. Dan is in need of some coffee. $30 stamina. Holy. Okay. You go, Dan. Yes, use the basement key. I guess we can theoretically save, but we're going deeper. A poster for some kind of anime. This is... Oh boy. Oh boy, have we found Dan's room in the basement? A pile of manga? Yes, please. Oh my god, who lives like this? A box of Baki, eh? Mmm. What? Who? Oh! I'm sorry, sir. Oh shit, he got the first attack. Fuck. Okay. How did you see the light of day, sir? You don't seem the type. We're just gonna kick him. Dan, you know what to do. Helen, rapid thrust him. Winston, just attack. Let's go. His name is Antoine. Oh, this seems bad. Oh, a counterattack! No! Oh, fuck! Oh, Dan's unconscious. That's not good. Oh, this is all bad. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. So Dan's signature move doesn't do any damage and instead does some counterattacks. That's bad. That's very, very, very bad. Okay. Jerry's paralyzed. That's also bad. And they're resistant to rapid thrusts. Makes sense for an otaku, but still. I guess try attacking. Winston, shoot that motherfucker. Oh! Shit, he's super resistant to that. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay. Let's try a Grim Harvest here. This might be a bad idea. Oh, God! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All right, Jerry's back online. All right. Jerry, it looks like bleeding is his... Oh, fuck. It looks like bleeding is his weakness, but you don't have any stamina. Shit. Okay. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? I think we can revive a boy. Revive someone back from consciousness. I think we can use some smelling salts on Dan. Helen, my girl. You are going to heal Jerry. Oh god, I don't like what's happening here. Okay. Helen's panicking, that's not good. Okay, 11 health is not that great. Dan's up. Okay. Now, what? I think we'll use a tonic on Dan. Helen, you're gonna use some smelling salts on Winston. Dan. Attack with the cattle prod. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, does he get another move? Oh, shit. Okay. Item. Tonic on Dan. Dan. Attack. Helen. Smelling salts on Winston. I don't know why why Helen gets another attack. Well, Helen's dead. Nice. Oh, Antoine's paralyzed. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. 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 Jerry, you are going to drink some coffee real quick because you need stamina. Dan, you're going to attack again. Winston, you are going to smelling salts. Helen. Oh my God, we're having an actual battle here. Okay, okay. Bleeding is his weakness. Oh, baby! That was so scary. Hoo-hoo! My man. He's been training in the way of the sword this whole time. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. These people do not mess around. God damn. Oh, we have so much cheese too. Okay. Holy hell. We need to eat this sandwich at some point too. Got a little action figure. I'll take that. Some throwing stars, naturally. I'll take the manga. Of course this dude has a fedora. A Trilby hat. Sorry. A Trilby hat. What's that Trilby hat do, huh? All right, we got a scarlet scarf. Dashing bright red scarf. Fit for a true hero. Boosts agility and grants a 30% counterattack rare. Ooh. 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 What are you wearing right now, Dan? A giant rat skull. You seem like the kind of type who would be wearing this, though, Dan. Oh, it lowers defense to 0. Ooh. But it raises my agility. I see. What's a Trilby do? Not quite as stylish as it used to be. That's true. I think we'll give that to Jerry, honestly. It's not bad. I'll take some more manga. Ay. Of course, we have an energy drink. What are you rocking the Ness here? Mine now, bitch. How did you even look outside, my guy? You don't even have any windows. As if a guy who lives like this would go outside. All right, what else we got? It is now evening. Oh no, are these house centipedes? These are the fucking worst, man. These things are disgusting. An old portrait. Excuse me? What the fuck? Okay. We're gonna give you a deep cut, Clyde. Oh no, because Dan went down. We gotta start his whole intro again. At least he still got viewers. That's good. Okay, fuck it, we'll stock this thing. Winston, slash that motherfucker. Oh, shit! Get him, Winston. Oh, assist. Clyde rolls up into a ball. Does that mean he's about to counterattack, or is just his defense up? Because I can still deal with his defense being up. All right, do it, Dan. All right, what's going on here? Fight, attack him. Dan does Blind Fury, and now he does something else. Oh, do a double Blind Fury, sir. Stab Clyde. Winston, you're along for the ride here. All right, hang on. Here comes Dan. There we go. We just found a dagger, not an SMG. All right. I'll take that. I'll take that very much. Aha. Anxiety meds. Now, what do we have here? A bottle of stimulant. Okay. Tonic, balm, and bandages. Hell yeah. All right. We're in business now. How are we looking? We're looking okay. I think we can use some bandages on Helen here. Okay, cool. Dude, house centipedes have got to be one of the most disgusting bugs that I can find in my apartment. Hey. Just gonna take that real quick and I feel an urge to run away. I kind of believe it, but we're gonna try this. Are there multiple things to attack? Nope, just August. I think this is around the. What does stimulant do? Restores 50% health and stamina and revives. Can be used in the. Ooh, okay. What we're gonna do. Piercing damage. I would love it if we had. Oh. Kismet. Fire on these things, baby. Dan, you know what to do. Helen, you are going to stalk this thing. Winston, you can't do much, Winston. You're kind of a damage sponge. Shoot that motherfucker. Damn. Nice. Sick. That better be a weakness, right? All right. That wasn't a lot, but it... Ayah! Oh, shit. Not the multiple jaws. Okay. Ah, damn it, Winston. Okay. Jerry, you know what? You're gonna revive Winston just so he can get the XP. Hello, Swarovski. Excuse me. I actually own the Galleria of Jewelry. Swarovski is my competitor, so make sure you stay in line there, Euler. Is Jared the Galleria of Jewelry even a global brand? This is what I'm referencing, by the way. This is what I was named after. My mom heard a Jared the Galleria of Jewelry commercial on the radio. It's like, Jared, that would be a good name. I know! And I've never lived it down since. I will never, ever get an engagement ring from Jared because I would never hear the end of it. Oh, he went to Jared. Nope, I cannot. It's fucking this right here.
Off-mall destination specialty retail jewelry chain in the U.S., Jared houses 5 times the selection of a conventional jewelry store.
That's not the commercial I want. I want the radio jingle. Sure, how about this? 2015.
Okay. When you need
Wow.
something utterly unique to wear, go to your wardrobe. Your jewelry wardrobe. Jared, the Galleria of Jewelry for the ultimate selection of Levion. Only Levion, masters of jewelry design for
I think this is
centuries,
around the
makes
point where
jewelry
they
with
changed the
chocolate
slogan to
diamonds,
"He went to
gorgeous
Jared."
trend-setting looks with limited editions you can only
Well, at least every kiss begins with K. Dude, it took me so long to realize that that was a pun. Every kiss begins with K.
find at Jared, making Levion the essential part
Say
of
it,
the jewelry
say it.
wardrobe. That's why she went to Jared.
Oh! It can only be Jared. Is it this one?
That's your new boss?
Yeah.
Well, your boss loves the beach.
Really?
She's been to London, Paris, and her son plays baseball.
You psychic?
No, I speak Pandora.
He went to Jared.
He went to Jared.
Celebrate life's unforgettable moments with a fabulous selection of Pandora charms and bracelets, including these charms.
Boo. Okay, 2006. This is definitely when they had the jingle.
Giving a gift from Jared can cause quite a stir.
Hey everyone! He went to Jared. He went to Jared.
I can't.
He went to Jared.
I can't get anything from Jared. I just
Not every
can't.
jewelry store gets this
That's
reaction,
all I
but
would
nothing
ever
else is
hear for the
Jared.
rest of my
Jared's
life.
selection is truly extensive, built piece by piece to offer distinctiveness, attractive pricing, and
But
style.
I'm still trying to find the...
Went to Jared.
That's Jared,
Shut
the
up.
one and only Galleria of Jewelry.
He went to Jared.
Jared Jewelry jingle. Was it jingle? They had like a really obnoxious like radio jingle. Where it's like, it can only be Jared. Oh, it's this. It can only be Jared. Fuck that. That's what my mom heard. And she's like, Jared, that's a great name. That should be what we name our next child. Because they were debating about like what to name me. Granted, I would still prefer Jared over, I think my dad's idea, or the top running contender was Ian. No offense to Ians out there, but I don't feel like I would fit an Ian vibe.
If you've ever wanted to design your own
This
ring,
is the
there's
one.
only one place to go.
That right there! That right there! That little, that's Jared! That sealed my fate for the rest of my life.
Your own ring.
I just
There's
gave
only
myself
one place to go.
PTSD. God damn it.
Jared, the Galleria of Jewelry. It's easy to create a ring that's yours and yours alone. First, choose from hundreds of beautiful settings.
And then they end it
Then
with,
select
it
from
can only
thousands
be
of loose diamonds,
Jared!
including the spectacular Leo Artisan Diamond, independently certified to be visibly brighter and available exclusively at Jared.
It can only be Jared.
Find a Jared store or shop anytime at jared.com.
That's how I got my name. No joke. That is literally what I'm named after. Anyways, welcome Euler Moises. Happy to see you. Jared.com, here we go. No. Go anywhere else. I prefer you got something from Swarovski. Now you're going to get that ad in your recommended until the no. I haven't seen a Jared commercial in so long. I wasn't even sure if they were still around. All right, Helen, you are going to massacre this thing. Never mind, it's dead. Damn, that's 250 XP that Winston will not get, eh? That's a shame. Oh, we do have a suturing kit, so that's handy. How about you eat some... Do we have a sandwich? We still have a sandwich. Eat the sandwich, Winston. You earned it. And you know what? Dan gets the cheese wedge. Sorry, Winston. There was no, oh shit, are we bleeding? Oh, we're big bleeding. I don't think we have anything for that. I think it does go away on its own. Oh, and recover from bleeding. Perfect. Bam. Bam. All right. Yes, Jared. Ah, it's in my head now. All right, we're definitely saving after this because we've hit the point where we can. $50 in cash. What?
It can only be diamonds, including the spectacular Leo Artisan Diamond.
I did kind of hit that though. Oh shit. Hey buddy. You just had a little reverb. Ah, nightmare. Absolute nightmare. What a great design. I hate it. Just add a little reverb and like some echo chorus to it. You can throw me into a commercial. Can we get... Oh, dude. Maybe. It would probably be one of the most effective ways to abuse me on stream, which is kind of my brand, so there's justification for it, but God, at what cost? That and or that's Jared. Oh boy. I think Jennifer. I got your number on the wall, Jenny. Stock it up. Jade like Metroidvanias. Are you asking me a question? Do I like Metroidvanias? I've been known to dabble. Ooh. It's always scary when they survive a Dan attack. I'm not used to it. Oh, we counterattacked though. Get fucked. Yes. In fact, I'm currently going through Silksong. I'm infected! Oh no! And I've been really enjoying Silksong. I think I need to play through more Metroidvanias though. I haven't played through a lot of the classics. I'd love to go through like Symphony of the Night at some point, but that's an expensive game. Sympathy, did I say? Symphony of the Night. But I loved Hollow Knight. I'm going through Silksong right now. I have Super Metroid for the SNES that I need to go through. Nine Souls was fun too, despite having some complaints about the boss designs. We're gonna massacre this thing. I've never been infected before, but I do know that it's a persistent thing that can exacerbate. So I think there's something that we can take for that. Cures most physical status effects. There's a Brazilian Metroidvania called Dandara. Do you know? I'm pretty sure Rook actually knows that one. Isn't this one of the games that you've like one-shot, Rook? Am I? Because that sounds familiar. I swear I saw it on your list of games that you just one-shot. I might be missing it here, but I have heard of this. Oh shit. Oh no, this looks really up my alley. Oh, that looks really neat actually. Oh, that looks cool. I'm gonna have to add that to my wish list. That seems dope. Oh, it's there in the center. Yeah, that's there. Wait, no. There it is. Yep. Yeah, I'm just like, that's why that name was like right in the forefront of my brain when you mentioned that. I wouldn't have known about it until like a couple hours ago. But that looks dope as shit. I'll have to ask Rook if he enjoyed it. All right, let's see if medication will cure my infection here. Thank God. All right. Thank God. I apparently own it. Was it like a free Epic game or something? Photo album filled with family pictures. It's the one thing they can't replace. Excellent. A framed family picture. Probably Humble Bundle. Yeah. I got so many games like that. Boy, I'm being pretty cavalier about this entire family that I'm slaughtering in this home right now. This little basement apartment. And they're dead. They're all gone. Shit. All right. Now is a perfect time to go back home and save. Because we have taken a lot of damage and made a lot of progress. Boy, I would love to fix that elevator. I would love to fix it. Maybe the means of fixing that elevator are available in the basement. That seems like where elevator shenanigans would happen. It looks like a great game. That I had never heard of it, but once I saw that trailer, damn, that looks like a fucking dope experience. Are those Chrono Trigger emotes? Those are excellent. Well, you shouldn't have posted those because now you got me itching to fire up my copy of Chrono Trigger, you dick. Yum. Have some blood, Winston. Helen approaches Winston again, but this time, she's a bit more gentle. She crouches down and extends an arm to the child, patiently waiting for it to get closer, like trying to befriend a cat. As inhuman as its little body may be, you can clearly read the body language of fear. All of its limbs are tensed, clenched, ready to spring away at any moment. Is it the mask? Is that what you're scared of, little guy? She hesitates, but carefully removes her mask, showing her grotesque face. Character development? Whoa! Hang on. That can't be better, can it? Winston relaxes as soon as the mask comes off and laughs at her funny face. Well, I'll be. You'll like this one better, huh? See, it's nothing to be afraid of. It's just a mask. You can put it on if you like. She lets the kid play with her mask for a while. Oh, character development! Hi. Goodbye. Yay! You spend some more time talking with Winston. Great. Alright. I don't think we've done anything with rice recently. Let's do rice and some raw chicken. Get some of that protein in. I'm now a self-taught cook. You're goddamn right. Well, hang on. Chicken and rice real quick. Oh! Okay. All right, 1 sec. Who is it? A diminutive figure with a cap stands near the door. Something in its hands glints. Is it a knife? Who are you? I'm looking for some ingredients. I'm all out. Can we trade? Sure, why not, buddy? Hey, what's up? Hi. Hey, I'm Hobbs. I'm a cook. I prepare meals, but I'm running out of ingredients. Help me out, and in return, I'll teach you a thing or two about cooking. You have anything to spare? Where do you work? Well, I worked at an upscale restaurant nearby. I haven't gone since, well, wonder if that place still exists. Probably not. There's something about your D2 game I wanted to know. Is that crooked result on purpose? I danced and the result was a dummy with Parkinson's disease. It is not on purpose. It's just a result of me only using like the out-of-the-box ragdoll physics stuff in Unity. So we didn't rig our own character. It just was auto-rigged with Unity's ragdoll thing. And then we're using a third-party package to do inverse kinematics. I don't know enough about either of those things to really make it like stable and smooth. So sometimes some limbs will start like jittering around a little bit, but generally you'll still be able to like wiggle around and do your little dances and things. A very cool idea. Oh, thank you. It was it was down to the wire to know whether or not we were able even to do it. So to give you an example, we didn't have the ability to like anyone else's videos until about 30 minutes before submission. I was able to sneak that in there. And even then, I couldn't add in like safeguards that would prevent people from liking the same video multiple times or liking their own videos. It's just We just had enough time to add a button that like can accumulate likes on a video, and that's all we had time to add at that very end point there. So it's not as polished as I would like it to be, but still relatively satisfied with the whole idea of it itself, and it's been kind of neat seeing what people make with it. So glad you liked it. Help me out in return. I'll teach you a thing or two about cooking. You got it, Chief. I have some food. You probably want like the good stuff, right? We'll give you some raw beef. Why not? I gave him raw beef. You've given 1 ingredients for it. Do you want to give more? Sure. We'll give him some raw beef. We'll give him some potatoes. Sure. Tomato can. Why not? We'll give him 5 things. We'll give him some frozen veggies and some frozen fish. No, that's good. Oh, perfect. This will come in handy. All right, I'll give you some pointers for cooking as thanks. Listen up. All right, I hope that's going to be useful. Sorry, I blacked out for a second. Can you say that all again? Don't forget some rates and games. Otherwise, yes, I need to remember to do that. I need to go through the VOD, timestamp all of the games that we played, and then... Brr. Did you make a game, Gorley? Did we play your game? Yeah, I got a star some. Fuck. We'll need to play that. Shit. All right. Well, we'll definitely do that. I don't know why we absolutely spaced that. Maybe we'll start tomorrow with just catching up on a couple games. We won't take submissions, but we'll wrap up a couple of the games that we may have missed. Oh, you didn't release on time. That's a bummer. But we'll still probably check it out. At least I'd like to. Cooking skills improved to level 7. Yay! I'm a food nerd. I'll drop by later in case you find more. Find your own shit, my guy. All right. It was the first game jam where I managed to play all the games. Hey, nice. Yeah, because, well, that's still quite a few. Wasn't there, what, like 40 plus games for this jam? 43. That's crazy. That's a lot. I sometimes struggle to play that many games for Ludum Dare. Alright. Can we make our thing yet? Our little... Nope, just a tonic. Okay. Let's see what other things we can make, though. Can't mix anything with that. I think we can just make... Oh, whiskey and cloth. What is this? We'll find out. Probably a Molotov, right? Yeah. That makes sense. Vodka. And we could probably mix that with cloth as well, right? Yeah. Just for the sake of... Nah, I know what it'll make. We'll keep the vodka there. What else can the cloth be used for? Okay. And then vinegar. And acid. Ooh, that'll come in handy. That'll come in handy for sure. Declogger. And a gas bomb. Gas bombs are fine. But what I want to make... what I want to make is like an herbicide. All right, adios, Gorley. We'll see you later. Oh, it's so early. We can still do so much. All right, back to the basement we go. I wonder... Janitor's closet. Okay. Still don't know where that telescope room is. And I'm pretty sure we checked all the doors on the second and first floor. So hopefully it's on the ground floor somewhere. Nope, not ground floor. Basement. My bad. Okay. Next up, you. Hey, little shrimpy boy. Whoa, he big. He big and fast. Okay, so everyone here is like some form of like giant bug creature. Steve! Give me food, give me! I'm so hungry! What do you eat? Do you have bandages? No! I could have had some. We're gonna leave. Oh! I swear I can feed him bandages. I swear I can. We can befriend Steve, right? Oh, unable to. Ow! Oh! Run! Whoa. Whoa, this opened up. Whoa, this opened up. Surely we can make some bandages, right? Wait, no. Let's save our first aid kits because we got cheese. I guess get out of here, Gorley. I don't know what those are for, though. I think we got another cockroach. Uh-oh. Did we get another roach? Let's see. There he is! Hee-hee! Keep it. Yay. Fuck, it's fast. I don't even know if feeding it's gonna do anything, man. Farewell, Steve. You're too dangerous to keep around. You just guard Winston. That's right. You're our little damaged sponge, Winston. And we love you for it. Bam! Not paralyzed. Alright, that's fine. That silverfish dust is vile. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. And stab him. Stabby stab. Winston, you keep guarding, man. Oh, Dan's stunned. That's not good. And Helen's... We're all stunned! Fuck! Steve, you bitch! Oh, Dan's down. Dan's down. Red alert. Dan's down. That's not good. And... blind. No, we need to get Dan up yesterday. Dan needs to get up. Ha! 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 This is bad. All right, but we're blind though. Stimulant on Dan. Helen, you're blind. Guard? I don't know. Steve, you're so fast! Okay. Steve, what the fuck? Use a tonic on Dan. Dan, go for it. And attack. Jerry's down. Oh, fuck. It's all down to Dan. Paralyze him. Ho! And all the XP goes to Dan. Fuck you, Steve. What the hell? Jesus Christ. Okay. Down to damn. That was harrowing. Cheese all around? We'll have some cheese sticks for Jerry. Fuck, I think we're doling out the first aid kits now. Good God. I guess we can heal Winston. He is our little damage sponge. I'm sorry. I wasn't aware these ammo crates had things in them. Rifle bullets and magnum bullets. I'm sorry, did we pick up a Gatling gun? Hold up. Is that what I saw? Hang on. What the hell did I just see get picked up? That's melee items. Yee, another roach. Keep it. Yeah. High caliber bullets, marbles, ammo belts. An ammo belt for a bullet-fed Gatling gun. Do we have said gun? I don't believe we do. I guess we just have the ammo belt for it. Oh. That's significantly less fun. But that's fine. Maybe we can sell that kind of stuff. Okay. Ow. Jesus Christ. Alright, there's other things that we can explore here. Golly gee willikers. There's an equal sign etched onto the handle. Oh, okay. So we need to do 4 discs of equal strength. Goddamn, Winston and Helen are bleeding like a motherfucker, but there's not much I can do about that. So we have... I think I can do this, actually. If all of them are 0, I'll just do the sun. And Mercury. Yay, good. And then Venus and Void. Oh, come on. That was smart. They're all 0. Unless Void is actually something else, and I just can't use it for that. Alright, whatever. Okay. There was something I was going to do. Is it up here or nah? We haven't really gotten anything. Right, we were gonna check these doors. What does it say? 16? Oh, I can do 16. I hear a small chirp. Hang on. I'm pretty sure Uranus has 16 moons. Wait, shit. Which one was it? One of them had 16 moons. Neptune had 16 moons. Damn it, we don't have Neptune. Alright, fine. This is locked with a simple lock. That's good to know. And then what do you have? 5. Easy. Pluto. Bam. Ah! A claymore? What? Okay. Oh, we a real RPG Maker game now. Holy. I'm curious, actually. We have a radio. What does this do? You can call the radio. But you got no reply. Darn. All right, and that's locked from the other side. I'm gonna take Pluto back, thanks. Claymore? Can Winston hold the Claymore? No, he cannot. Give him the gun back. I can't hold the Claymore. I have one arm. And Helen has the Venom Dagger. A sturdy weapon can survive breaking twice. Now that's just good shit. We'll hang on to that for now. Now I guess we're in the sewer level. Hello? Oh dear. Oh, these are dead people. Dead. 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 Uh-oh, something moved over there. Dead. 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 Dead and dead. Hello. Good to see a friendly face. Oh, God. I'd rather be dead. We can cleave these bitches. Dan, you know what to do. Helen, go for Pipe Man A. Winston, you're low on health. You guard. They resist Dan's bonkersness. Ooh, they resist a lot of slashing stuff. Maybe they would be better with, like, blunt damage. Ooh, plumbing tools. Alright, we killed this guy too. Cool. Dead. 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 And dead. Oh, this is just keep going, doesn't it? Holy shit, I'm fixing to get lost in here. Wait a second. Okay, thank God, that's a dead end. Cool. I didn't realize how late it was, by the way. I'm gonna have to call it a stream soon. After we're done exploring the sewers. Hi. Just gonna cleave all y'all. Blind Fury. I'll just attack Pipe Snake A. And Winston, you can shoot. Nice shot, Winston. Oof. Everyone just attack. That'll be fine. There we go. It was about to die anyway. And some more plumbing tools. Excellent. God. Hi. Hello. One of these guys surely has something, right? Winston's almost dead. We should probably heal him up here. Do we have any more cheese? No more cheese. Okay. We'll just get rid of all of our snacks here first. That should be fine for you. Okay. Dead. One of these guys is holding something, I swear. Oh, big. Oh, big. Oh, big. Dead? Oh. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Haha. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Okay. Oh, we need to give you some stamina, Jerry. You're going to need it. Floating corpse, eh? That is going away. Shoot that motherfucker. Get him out of here. Oh. That was a bit too close for comfort. But this is big. What are you? A small tick, you say? Is that it? Just a small tick? We are going to rapid thrust that thing. You know what? Winston, you earned it. Hit him with an attack. Oh. Oh. Oh, that looks like actually like a heating unit or something. What is that? I don't know. Oh, this all seems bad. This all seems bad. Did I get another roach? I feel itchy. Why do I feel itchy? Is it just because of the other roach I have? Ooh, 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 yes. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. More bandages. Okay. Let us up our stamina again. We'll give Jerry some coffee this time, eh? Okay. And I think we can take these boys on. Hello? Hey, you. Is someone there? Have you seen my dog Roxy? I need her. I lost her. Anybody who still seems like they have their faculties, I will try to help. Except for Steve, because he was a dick. She's my seeing eye dog. She was attacked. Oh no. Please help me find Roxy. How do I show her I'm a friend? She should be looking for help, but maybe she's hurt. Maybe she's very scared. Let me think. Oh, I have a chew toy of hers. I bet if you show her this, she'll trust you. Okay, sick. Okay. What does she look like? She's a German Shepherd, but I know she changed. She must have changed like me. I don't know what became of her. I could barely see anything before, but I can't see anything at all now. I have no idea what she turned into, but I know she's still my friend. She sounded scary. She was protecting me. I'm so proud of her. She sounded badass. She must have big claws and teeth. Maybe 4 heads. She sounded so cool. Like a dragon or something. I think I have a seeing eye dragon. How cool is that? What happened to her? Something happened to our bus. There was a big monster. It was attacking me. Roxy bit it. I think she's such a good girl. It chased her away and I don't know where she is. Where'd she go? I don't know. I'm really disoriented here. Oh, I hope I haven't killed Roxy already. I hope she's on this floor. I hope I haven't killed a seeing eye dog. You're not a seeing eye dog. You get to die. The Pipe Man back. Alright, Dan, you know what to do. Helen, do your thing. Winston, why not throw yourself in the ring too? Yeah, these slicey things are not doing it. I should probably equip some sort of like blunt thing. I think we can get rid of this guy with just a slew of attacks at this point. Maybe. Oh, with the cattle prod! Okay. Let's be on the lookout for Roxy. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of these ticks. With a little old cleaving maneuver. Fuck it, we can get rid of these. Ah! Okay. You know what? That's fine. I think we were going to swap out the cleaver anyway for something blunt. Ooh. The Patchwork Club also does counterattacks? That seems like a fun stack. Wait, where's my duct tape? I know I picked some up. There it is. Fuck, I gotta unequip it. Duct tape. The Patchwork Club. Nice. Oh. Oh wait, we have some rubber boots that we can put on people. Helen, you can wear some rubber boots. Grants the kick ability. Protects from acid damage from dangerous fluids on the floor. Perfect. Why not? A mop. Bright yellow hard hats. Some bright yellow plastic gloves. Kyla socks. Oh. No, man.
Hey, you. Wait. Ha! Please don't run. I'm not a monster.
Your designation says otherwise, sir.
I need your help. Have you seen a group of kids on your way here? My name's David, and I'm a teacher. I was talking to students. I was taking students to the museum when everything happened. Things got chaotic, and, well, we ended up here. There are monsters everywhere, and the kids are gone. Uh-oh. They're special needs students. Even in normal times, they're vulnerable. please, if you've seen any of them, just don't tell me that any of them were named Jennifer, Steve, or Augustine. Please. How do I recognize them? Oh, thank you. Please hurry. They must be so scared. Okay, let's see. Oliver. He's nonverbal, but you'll always find him drawing with crayons. He opens up if you talk about his drawings. Victor and Florence are probably glued to their game system. I don't understand these things. I can never get Victor to look away from that screen. Coralie has been wearing her Halloween costume for a full year. She went as a cosmonaut. She's probably with Thomas. They're always bickering. Oh god, I should start taking notes. Zachary will be with his seeing eye dog Roxy. Oh, they're never apart. Alice has a little crown and fairy wand with her. And Tristan is probably up to no good somewhere. A little trickster, that one. I may have killed Tristan. If he was that floating corpse, I may have killed Tristan. Can't you look for them? They run away when they see me. They think I want to hurt them. Something terrible's happened to me. I don't understand. Please, if you've seen any of them, what happened? We were taking a bus for a field trip to see some museums. The kids love those. But during the trip, something happened. Screams everywhere. Chaos. The streets opened up onto the bus. It happened so fast. I don't know how else to describe it. Can I trust you? Please, I don't know what to do. I don't know what happened to me. I don't understand anything. But I swear I haven't lost my mind. I just look like this. I just want them to be safe. Please, if you've seen any of them, be careful. The thing that the driver became, he lost his mind completely. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I hope I didn't kill Tristan. I probably killed Tristan. Oh, I definitely killed Tristan if he's a little jokester. There he is. He was pretending to be a dead corpse. Buck. Okay. I do not want to drop down to the top of the waterfalls by pressing the action button. I'm actually going to go home and save. Y'all better not have been kids, all right? Y'all cool? Y'all chill? Oh! I'm not going to fuck with that yet. Because I don't know what is okay to kill. Alright, we're going back. It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Alright. Safe and sounds. Perfect. Run and add? Oh, that's Dan's ability. Okay. Alright, Dan. Oh, you. What are we at now? Oh, perfect. Just enough time to... Should we cook? I guess we can cook. We earned some raw beef with some veggies. A nice, well-balanced meal. I'm gonna share with some friends. Whoo! That'll do it. And then we'll feed the leftovers to Winston. Because they will go bad the moment we go to bed. Alright, sweet. What is silver dust?
Pick that up. A pinch of shiny silver dust could be valuable. Could throw to blind an enemy. Well now, well now. Nothing. God damn. Alright. And we'll take a shower, brush our teeth, maybe play some games, time permitting. Can't use the shower from this side. Yes, take a shower. We have soap, surely, right? Nice. Well, you wouldn't call yourself a model citizen. You've never stolen anything before. That's changed. You walk into people's homes and take things from their shelves. You take supplies, valuables, medicines from their cabinets. You even take valuable keepsakes. Look at yourself in the mirror and see a thief. What happens? I have to survive. You have to survive. You need the food and weapons and supplies, but did you really need Mr. Henderson's war medal to survive? It's got good buffs. I don't know what I'll need sometimes. In desperate times, sometimes you're forced to do drastic things. You never know what you'll need. And that can mean taking things that even seem frivolous. Things that seem useless. Sentimental keepsakes. And if that makes you a thief, so be it. You'll do what you need to survive. You're goddamn right. What is this? Why are you doing this? Stop it. Get some help. You shake your head and snap back to reality. Oh! Someone see the gravity thing? Oh, there goes the gravity. Got it. Strangely, you feel great. Should you brush your teeth? Of course. Nice. Alright. Still got some time for some gaming. Do I still have the roaches in my pocket? Oh, we're good. We're building a collection. Alright. What should we play? Alright, so I think we've beaten Wizard's Hell, Honko's Grand Journey, Mad Wheels, Wraith Scourge, Myrmidon. Forget about it. Space Truckers, Crossword Challenge. We're already in the middle of Honko's Journey. Why not? I forgot it looked like this. Find a buried treasure map that leads to an ancient Mayan temple in the jungle. An X marks the spot, revealing your kidnapped son, Burlap. You've rescued your first child. You hand the controller back and forth with Joel, who enjoys the game. It's pretty simple, but he especially likes the sailing parts. Game's kind of fun. Alright, cool. Cool. Play for 2 hours. It's getting late. You should probably sleep. It's now night. Perfect. Alright. So we'll hit ourselves with a little save here. Nothing too bad happened. Good night. Let's check on our plant here. It's looking good. And our little bouncing Betty. Eee. All right. And that is where we will call it for today. You played for about an hour longer than I expected to, but that's fine. I was getting into it. Sweet. Let's Ocean Man out of here.
Take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand.
Okay.
Ocean Man,
Tomorrow, we'll probably play a couple more Down to JMUs that we maybe forgot. Just real quick, we'll snag Borley's and see if we missed anyone else's. Hopefully I'll have time to rate some things tomorrow as well. We'll see. But then, we'll be continuing with Alan Wake 2. I think we're transitioning that to our Friday game now. And I don't think we have anything on the slate for Saturday. I think we're probably... I'll poll the guys and see if we want to do another run of Motosolo. But it may be time for us to move on from that and do something else. We'll see. Let's see where we want to go. Ocean Man. Oh, you know what? We haven't been here in a bit. Let's go to our boy Silverstone. He's never usually loud this time that I've seen. He's playing something called Incression. I don't know what that is, but we'll find out. We'll give him some love. Anywho, hope y'all had fun. I certainly did. Every time I play this game, I enjoy it more and more. So we're gonna keep doing this, and then eventually we'll beat it, and then eventually we'll play No, I'm Not a Human. I'm very excited for the stuff that we have on the slate for Thursday streams. Anywho, until all that happens though, love you, miss you, mean it. Later, Cabbage Patch. Adios.